Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. Today we got a special guest.
Another one.
Special guest, Ronnie Sandoval. What is good?
Life.
I love it. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your backside airs to come here and hang out with us, bro.
Jesus.
Too soon?
No.
Oh.
No. Just we gotta get the intro in right.
Yeah.
I just want to say that we've been here for like an hour and a half just laughing.
It's been fun.
Before we started the show.
It's been fun. I didn't even want to start the show. I was like, dude, we can talk here all night.
We should just do this another time.
Yeah. And now if the episode sucks, people are going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? Fucking, they were here for hours?
Yeah, inside jokes? What the fuck?
No, dude, thank you so much for coming, bro. It's amazing. Dude.
Okay.
I already had so many laughs, bro. Wow.
Wish we recorded it all.
I know. It's okay, though.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Behind the scenes.
More to come.
Yeah. Off camera shit.
Off camera shit. It's good.
Well, the real people.
The real 9 Club.
Yeah. Well, really good set.
I guess we're fake now.
Yeah,
Are we
totally
just,
fake.
we turn it on?
No, I'll tell people how it is.
Please.
If you want to know. Let's hurt some feelings tonight.
I love that.
No, just kidding.
damn, okay.
Wow. We're 2 minutes in. Okay. Yeah. Let's get it, bro.
Let's start with Joe
All right,
first.
which do we burn first?
It's a whole other show, man.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah.
I do. I like it. What is going on, bro? Are you back down here? Are you in San Pedro again?
Back in the hometown.
Back in San Pedro.
Dude, it's like a magnet. You can't get away from it. I swear. It's not even a bad place. Everyone's like, it's a black hole. It's not.
What's
Yeah,
bad
but if you have
about
something
it?
to do, it's not a
cool
black
town.
hole.
It just makes sense. Like, I know where everything's at. My family's there. My friends. Like, whatever. Skate park.
Why do they call it the black hole?
You just can't get out of it.
It's just the hometown. Like, oh, dude, I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get
You know,
out.
in the bubble.
There's always a bubble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Every little city has their little bubble.
But I've traveled enough to, like, you know, not to, like, you know, kiss my own ass, but, like, I've been fortunate enough to travel and see the world for what it is. So when I go back home, it's like, all right, I'm back home where things make sense.
You could appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is a beautiful town. And then, like, a day later, you're like, oh, fuck. Like,
I need to get out of here.
or is there another trip going? Like, should we leave? Let's leave.
Well, isn't it like the hometown spot you would skate? Like, is that kind of done right now?
Channel Street?
The word is April.
Oh, they're going to
Oh.
Now what? Let's talk about that because you're probably the only person that we know that's closest to this. You know, and that's sitting right here right now. We can
And it
talk
actually
about
skates it. That
Yeah,
we know,
yeah. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did you do?
I drove by it. That was great.
You
Yeah,
watched
I
Raven skate it.
wanted to see it. I wanted to see it. I drove by it.
Damn.
Yeah. No, I actually pulled up in the parking lot and looked through the fence.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I looked through the fence.
What did you see?
Nothing. It was closed. There was barriers and shit.
It's sad.
No, but what happened though? Initially, it was a DIY spot that just got huge,
Yeah.
and it's under the bridge. And what happened? The city just said, "Okay, no more. This is getting out of control." What happened?
It's not even that. Like, they needed to build another section of the freeway on the Harry Bridges. So
Harry Bridges.
they didn't even close the skate park down when they were building that. They were halfway done, and I think someone might have gotten hurt. Like, the police have gotten called, and Harbor Division was like, "You guys don't need to be down here."
Oh.
And so they closed the skate park down. Like, we're closing it in April. We're gonna open it up next year in April. That was 5 years ago.
Wow.
These, like, the process that all of the guys have been going through to get the skate park open has just been nothing but madness. Like, mad respect and not so much respect in some ways to the dude Joe Buscaino, who's been, like, walking through the guys through the process. Like, anybody that's been working hard to get the park open, thank you. But it's just been a shit show.
Now, the guy that you mentioned, is he with the city?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get it. Like, morally, everybody wants to be involved in a movement like that, you know? You put the face on, I'm this guy, and I care about skateboarding, and I care about these people that want to get their park open. It's like, it's, at the end of the day, it's your job.
Sure.
Unless he genuinely cares about what he's doing for us, then that's cool. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you can kind of read people like that. You can see it in their eyes, like, yeah, man, like we're here at Channel Street, like trying to get it open. Like if we were really doing it, like it wouldn't have
Make it
taken.
happen.
Yeah, like how hard is
Yeah.
it to
Well, now everything was signed off. Now all we need is safety guardrails and drainage out into the street.
Oh, interesting.
That's
Drainage.
That's it.
How do you build drainage?
Yeah, how does
Just
that?
just like any old regular skate park, like bottom of the bowl, there's a drain, just so it doesn't get clogged up. But like
Oh.
we didn't even care. As young kids, we were just, oh, there's water in the bowl. Looks like we got to get some buckets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Take that shit out.
Yeah.
Hey,
No
if
doubt.
we don't do it, no one's gonna do it.
Right, but that's city code. That's code for
no,
their-
of course, yeah.
yeah.
By all means, like in skateboarding, we're all outlaws. Straight up.
Yeah.
We trespass. We skate things that aren't supposed to be skated.
Right.
Some more break stuff that we're not supposed to be breaking. You know, like
That's
So like
Kelly.
hearing
I guess, yeah.
so hearing about like
Breaking hearts over there.
hearing about like drains and like guardrails, like in our eyes, like we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fall over? We get it. For people that don't skate, they want to bring their families, their young children, or whatever. You know, we get it. It's
Sure.
safe for them. Guardrails, drains. Like we've been taking the water out ourselves. This, as long as it's been up. Like,
Right.
As
It
long as
would
I
be
can.
nice if it just drains itself.
Yeah, as long
That
as
would
I
be
can
good.
remember. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
but
be
like,
good.
But if that fucking drain doesn't work, we're gonna be pissed. Because I swear,
They get the
if it gets
buckets.
clogged with dirt,
Right,
and all
right.
the water just gets stuck, all of that would have been for nothing.
Damn. So it's been a process, bro.
It has. Even like Vans threw down $25K for the park.
Oh,
Wow.
And they're gonna be sponsoring it. The ongoing whatever, like
Upkeep,
whatever
upkeep.
yeah,
and stuff.
whatever Channel Street
Oh,
wants
that's
to
amazing.
do, they're promoting it and they're
They're
putting
backing it?
funds in. They're backing it.
That's
and
amazing.
Incredible.
Super
and I
sick.
can't believe that. Like
Yeah.
we're super grateful. Like it's
Fucking
insane.
amazing.
And
Yeah.
for the guys that are like Andy Harris, Yamo, like Rob O'Connell, Gabe, Bill, there's so many other dudes that like go through this gnarly process
Mm-hmm.
to keep this park. And these guys have families.
Are these guys that built the park originally?
Yeah, and they have jobs that they go to every day. They have families that they have to provide for, but yet they're still down there
Wow.
trying to get this park going. Not even for us, just for like the next generation. Because
Yeah.
you know, like if it wasn't for Channel Street, like I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys about this. Like,
It's true.
like I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here.
So Vans that's incredible. So they're saying April is the opening.
They're saying April is the opening, and that's what we're gunning for.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the word that's in the air, and that's what we're going for. And I really hope it does happen because goddamn, it's been way too long. It's to the point where it's just like somebody asked me, they're like, how do you feel about it? I'm like, dude, I don't.
You don't even think about it anymore,
It's
It's
probably.
been 5 years. Like
Yeah.
I drive by it, I'm like, damn, that's a place where like I grew up skateboarding, and I have so many memories there, and it's all gone. Like I lost out on 5 years of that park because of this whole process. Like, goddamn, like
Seriously.
Did it
5
almost-
years went by like that.
You and Robbie Russo.
Yeah.
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 Did
And
it
like,
almost feel dead at one point?
yeah, like.
Yeah. Like it wasn't coming back. It felt like
No,
it?
yeah, I thought it was gonna get torn down, but it's like if we would have caught wind that it was getting torn down, I'm not the type of person to stand there and let something like that happen. Like we're going straight like back hippie style. Let's chain
ourselves to the
fence
right,
real
right.
quick.
Channel 9 News will be there in a minute. Yeah.
We're taking sledgehammers. Keep your burners at home. Slash guns. Keep them at home. It's not getting
This is
that
a-
crazy, but
right, right,
we're
right.
gonna defend the skate park. But it didn't escalate like that.
Wow. What
And-
crazy.
But they, in the time frame of 5 years, they built another skate park that Lance Mountain had designed up on Peck Park.
Yep, yep.
I've shared my opinions about it, and Lance didn't like them.
Okay.
But it's all right. Like it's
Well, look where you grew up skating.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
look what, a manufactured
Yeah.
place to skateboard.
I do like Peck Park. I skate there almost every day,
Yeah.
and I'm thankful that they put a second skate park in San Pedro. Probably would have never seen it if it wasn't for Channel. There wouldn't be a skate park in Pedro if it wasn't for Channel Street. Now there's two.
Yeah.
And so and for Lance to take the time out and design it, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
And thanks to the park builders that did it, it's a fucking gnarly process.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all these parks that are just shooting up out of the ground right now, let's keep it going. But I get it though. the Olympics is happening
Yeah.
as we speak.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like,
I think coronavirus is trying to stop it though.
yeah, fuck yeah.
I heard-
It's just a public. It's a public effect. Like people are dying. We shouldn't do the Olympics, but it is what it is. But anyways, aside from that,
Yeah.
But this, I just want to see more skate parks because I want to see more skateboarders.
Right.
Not going on Instagram, not wanting to get sponsored, just falling in love with skateboarding the way that I did.
Yeah.
You know, like
Totally.
watching old P-Stone videos and Thrasher videos, like Buster Bale. Some dude's like sacking a rail and doing a scorpion right after. Like, what the hell? Like,
Crazy,
like
right?
I don't want to do that, but you know,
Yeah.
Well, you want to go for it though.
I'd be more than willing to
sure.
try it. Like,
Yeah.
to like, you know, I don't, you know, I like my testicles. I don't want to lose them, but you know, just
That makes two of us.
Just-
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't speak for Raj and Kelly, but you know.
I'm with you guys.
Okay,
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
good,
yeah.
cool. Good.
Protest.
yeah.
You watch Hot Chocolate Tour growing up?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Did it really?
But really though,
I did. Like, it wasn't that I was like forced to watch it. I was just, well, I street skated before I started
Yeah.
skating tranny. You know, like growing up in a neighborhood with all my friends, like we are just skating to get somewhere. Like we're going to the liquor store like a block away. That's like a mile.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Like,
when you're a little kid
Because
on a
everybody's
board?
so slow. They're all
Yeah.
pushing Mongo. Like, what are you doing? Let's go. Like, come on.
Were
I
you
Like,
actually
push-
push faster Mongo.
Did you push Mongo?
no.
No,
I
okay.
was, the reason why I didn't push Mongo is because I was, this is weird. You know when you grab the nose and you're pushing on your knee?
Yeah.
I was doing that, but I was goofy. So I wasn't pushing Mongo. And that's how I learned how to push the right way.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
it
Never
just-
looked at it like that.
It just
yeah.
worked. But then I ran over my fingers one
yeah.
time and I was like, maybe I should stand up. Yeah. Maybe I should stop fucking getting on my knees. Like, my brother's like, I can't take you with me if you're going to keep doing that shit. I'm like, my older brother skated and
Okay.
he got me into it. And I was like, shut up. Like, I'm like hauling ass on all you guys and I'm on my knee.
You're charging.
Yeah. I'm at the liquor store already while you guys are leaving the front door.
Could you imagine that sight driving down like San Pedro Boulevard? Like
Just-
some little kid kneeboarding and then all these other Mongo pushers.
Yeah. Like, whoa, that kid's hauling ass.
Look at him go. Yeah,
Look at little Timmy.
little Johnny.
Yeah.
Little Ronnie.
Little, Ron-
Hey, little Ronnie.
little Ronnie.
But-
So when you were kneeboarding, was that your board you were kneeboarding on, or was it a
You got-
borrowed board?
Well, I can tell you a story on how I got my first board.
Please.
Okay, so
And what was it?
I don't remember. But
Okay.
I can tell you what was on the grip tape. My brother Chris, he's somewhat has been into the gang scene.
Okay.
You know, he's had friends who are affiliated and stuff like that. And
Gotcha.
so he's seen the skateboard and he stole it.
Okay,
And so
yeah.
he brought it back and he gave it to me. I remember, and there was a stripper with a fat ass on the grip tape.
Oh,
Roofies.
I think so. Like stripper on the grip tape. My stepdad was just like, "What the is this? No, Chris, we're not giving your little brother a fucking board with a stripper on it." So like, my stepdad was just like, he used to skate, surf back in the day.
sick.
And so he took it from me for like 2 days, sanded like the sides of it, took off the grip tape. He was taking off the grip tape rather in a crazy like fashion. Like he had like some crazy scraper and he like slid off and he sliced his like wrist right here.
Oh fuck.
dude.
He has the scar of when he like was hooking up my first board. And then went to the hospital, got it stitched up, fucking did the damn thing and fixed it. Gave it to me the next day and he had this friend named Jeremy and he was like showing me how to caveman off shit. He goes, "You want to skate? Do this." This one just jumped off the wall on caveman.
And he wanted you to do it, and your friend, like, you didn't know how to roll yet.
I was like, okay, like, I'll jump off this wall and just caveman this shit. Like, so I started doing that, and then I started kneeboarding and stuff, and that was the start of it. Like,
was it.
brother stole the board. My stepdad, Mike, he set it up for me, and then that was
He
that was
almost
the
killed
beginning.
himself
Yeah,
setting
he,
up the board.
He almost lost his life.
Crazy.
That's gnarly.
just to get me rolling on my knees.
That's incredible.
We taught you inverts.
I could. All right, so I was on Facebook.
What?
I was.
We're talking about skate trick.
No. I'll
Yeah.
tell you how I got even introduced to it.
Okay.
So I was watching Brutality skate videos, and my favorite skater to this day is Peter Hewitt. He was doing everything, like hauling ass, doing inverts. So I wait till the video's over. I see his name. Fucking go on Facebook. I find him, and I hit him up, and I was like, "How do you do eggplants?"
What?
Wait, how old are you?
I had already like, okay, so I'm skating channel already. Like I'm grinding, like
Gotcha,
hoping, and I'm like,
okay.
I'm really interested in it. And he responds back to me, and he's just like, all right, this is what you do. You alley-oop it. You just close your eyes and you fucking act like you're gonna chop your arm off. I go, what the fuck is this guy trying to tell me?
What?
I was like, how the fuck? Like,
Yeah. What
How'd you even
description is
respond to that?
I was like, thank you. I was like, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. And you know, it's like your hero is giving you the key. To
But
what
you
gotta
can't.
do.
You can't. You don't know how to open the.
Yeah, where the fuck's the door at? Like, I gotta close my eyes and chop my arm off. Like, wrong door. Man.
Wrong.
But
That's
hey,
rad
like,
that he even responded.
That's
Like,
it, yeah,
you
that's
know.
amazing.
but that wasn't even the last time I actually responded to. Like, I was just like, I asked him like a couple more questions, like how to do it. But then he like told me, he's like, all right, you alley-oop it. You have to trust yourself. You put your arm in front of you, and you just like,
Hope you hit
it's like
your hand hits board.
yeah, it's like you're gonna chop your arm off, but then you gotta move it like psych, like
Yeah.
something like that. And
Oh.
and I went to channel the next day, and I was there all day. This is like from like 6 a.m. to dark time. I got to be home before the street lights come on. Like dark time. Nighttime. Dark star.
Did you do
Wait,
it?
how did you-
Did
how
you
was
do
the-
it?
No, it took me forever.
Okay.
How was trying it for the first time? We scared shitless.
I body
on it?
slammed.
Yeah, I was in.
I was like, all right, I guess I just got to do it. So I just went for it and just board in the air. Half my body was on the deck and my arms were flopping over and just.
But wait a minute. Wasn't there anybody at Channel Street that could teach you? No.
No. Like, these dudes are
There's
like.
no pro instructor.
No, yeah.
No, but you know what I mean, though.
the
People
Olympics
rip-
wasn't around at this time, so everything was just like back.
The
And
resident pro wasn't at the park.
You didn't have
Day
a,
one.
You didn't have a coach.
Day one was there.
Oh.
dude, he fucks that place up.
I would just imagine there being all
Well,
these.
Can day one do an egg?
So yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. Okay, so like my friend Derek and Tyler, those were the only two people that were like forming inverts. And that's who I seen do it. I was like, oh
Okay.
shit, like these guys are doing it. Like I can possibly do it too.
Right.
And so I started trying it, and like they were just like probably like 19 or like maybe just turning 20 or something. They're like punk rock fucking skate rats,
Sure.
And they're just like, look at this little fucking bitch, like trying these inverts, Like my friend Derek was an asshole to me when I was younger. He was such a dick, but like he's cool now.
Yeah.
But he was
But
like,
motivated you,
I'm like
probably.
asking him, I'm like, how do you do it? He goes, I don't fucking know. Figure it out. I'm like, thanks, man.
It's almost as much help as the Facebook message. You got.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand. It's like I could chop my arm off and then
Like nobody's
figure it out
telling me
yourself.
how to do this.
But once I started trying it, I was eating shit all day, and it took me like a week, and I finally got it. And that was that wasn't even the first invert that I did. And the first one that I learned was frontside invert.
Okay.
That was the first one. The second one was eggplant. The fourth one was like a crazy andrak or whatever. And
Oh.
but the frontside invert, I think I had gotten that from Peter Hewitt. I had his old like Vox ad
Okay.
in my binder, like him doing his sad plan. I was all about Peter Hewitt. I'm like, this fucking dude is crazy, man. Like this dude's slamming. He's doing inverts like, and he's short like me. Like, but I was a kid. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
my parents are short. I'm like, I'm probably not gonna get any taller than this. So I might as well
Dream
get
big.
in where I fit in.
Sure.
And so, yeah, frontside inverts and then eggplants. And then as far, I think, you move up as you get older, you start to get used to it. And then, like, you somewhat get better than the dudes that were trying it.
Yeah.
And I kind of, like, got more respect from them because they're like, dude, you're doing it. You're taking it back and you're fucking throwing your arm up there and you're taking slams and you're rolling with it.
Right.
So-
Right.
And that was the start of it.
Wow.
Peter Hitt was the inspiration. He introduced me to all of them. Obviously I knew about who Mark Gonzalez was. I just didn't know like the public figure that he was in skateboarding. Like I was a kid. Like I'd watch skate videos and I didn't even know. Robbie Russo was like, ha, you know who TNT is? I was like, who's that? The explosives?
Right.
Like,
Right.
what are we talking about here? He's like, no, you don't know who TNT is? Ha, go to YouTube and look it up. I'm going on YouTube, TNT.
Dynamite
These
videos.
fucking rednecks like, yeah, blowing shit up. Like, God damn it, let's do it again.
You're
Like,
like, he's playing a joke on me.
I was like, I went back and I'm like, dude, who's TNT? He's like Tony Trujillo. I was like, oh my God, like, where the fuck is the N? He's
Dude.
like, I don't know. I think it's his middle name.
It sounds like freaking The Sandlot. We're talking about Babe Ruth.
Yeah, dude, oh yeah. But that's because, well, back then, growing up with Robbie, he taught me how to skateboard. Like, you know, he taught me like the motions and how to like the outlook on skateboarding. And, you know, like don't ever forget where you come from, because it makes you stronger in a person. Like, it makes you who you are. So just like, if you have that soul.
Is Robbie older than you?
Yeah, he's 27 or 28.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm 23.
Oh, wow.
Dude, for some reason, I thought Robbie was younger than you.
No.
Oh, dude, I thought he was like 10 years younger than you.
No.
That's funny.
It's the fucking beard.
I just imagine, I know. I just
Son of
imagine
a
like
bitch.
little Robbie looking up at you. Don't remember where you came from. You know what I mean? Like this
He's-
little
he's
kid, like,
do you fucking remember where you came from? But then now, these days, I'm like, hey, I remember where I
Yeah.
came from. He's like, hey, I got you, you know?
that's
But it's-
crazy to think about. Like,
Well,
that's,
he
I
was-
still see him. I can't see him as a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was, you know, getting hooked up by Antihero.
Yeah.
Fucking DVS, Spitfire. Like, he would shoot me anything. We would go to his house, and then so it was just three of us. So it was Oscar Navarro, Robbie Russo, and myself.
Okay.
It was just,
Good thing.
You put a little salt in there.
"Hey, what the fuck's up with this glue here?
You see that?
Playing a joke over there?
I picked up my can and it stuck to the.
You put a little salt in there.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt, bro. It was a malfunction of the coaster.
Tilt it when you pull it
It
up.
was a malfunction.
He knows the method already.
Wait,
He's
yeah,
just
you
like-
gotta. Okay, now I know.
Yeah.
But it was just us three growing up, and they're both regular footed. And god damn it, they were such assholes to me because I was the youngest. You know, they're always fucking with me, taking my hat. I have like a brand new board. Robbie would come up and be like, good grip, and fucking run his board.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude.
I used
like,
to do that to people.
I
Like-
still do it.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. I
I
did
mean,
Policelli the other day.
It doesn't ruin it.
I mean,
It just
I would
is
want to,
all-
but then someone's gonna go on Slap and be like, dude, Ronnie's just going there fucking ruining boards out there. It's like,
Right.
somebody get a hold of this guy, man, because
He's out of
we got to
control.
call Joe Facey.
What
He's
an
the only one who could talk to him.
Asshole.
Yeah, but growing up with those two, like, I had to learn all the tricks that they were doing, but the opposite.
Right.
Because they're regular
Yeah.
footed and I'm goofy. And it was solid like that for about like 5 years or something like that. And then here comes my friend Rick Fabro, who is goofy footed.
Okay.
And he is the one person that I learned every invert with. Every single one, I learned it with him. And Robbie and Oscar, I mean, they could do them, but they're just, you know, they had that bond, that regular footed bond.
Sure.
Like, we're sticking with us two, like, but we're all super close, but they're just like figuring out tricks in
But
their
it's
own
hard to
little way.
describe, like, if you're a goofy footer, like, describing to, like, a regular footer how to do a trick, whatever. Sometimes it's a little confusing.
But
It can be.
But switch skating and tranny, like, you know, it's just, we're young, we don't know. Like,
Yeah.
your mind is still in the box as a young kid.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, I don't even know who I am. It's
true.
I'm
It's
waking,
true.
I'm waking up and I'm like, I'm gonna go skating. My friend's like, you skate? I'm like, you don't? They're like, no. I'm like, that sucks. Like,
That's,
that sucks for you.
right.
Dumb shit.
How quick did you start skating Channel Street? Like, were you?
I was about 9 years old when I was skating street. Okay, so like from the time prior to the time I went to Channel, I was like doing like 180ing like big ass set stairs, like melon grabbing shit, like kick flipping stuff. and
Okay. Yeah.
Just I was caveman
Ripping.
offing shit. I was
Yes.
Perfect.
keeping my like I got the nickname caveman for like a month, and I was like, what the fuck?
Hey,
Caveman
don't
Ronnie.
forget where you came from,
Ronnie
bro.
came-
Yeah.
yeah.
Caveman.
Well, yeah, but I was doing that, and then my stepdad took me to Channel Street for the first time. I dropped in. I didn't go there for a year after that because I was just skating street with my friends.
Okay.
You know, I was just hanging out. We were getting into trouble, just being
Kids,
yeah. And then I went back there, and I just seen Robbie just fucking flowing through that thing, dude. Like he was like, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain his style, like on a skateboard, like seeing it for the
Really
first
quick,
time. It's like magical, you know.
Yeah.
Like I want to skate like that. I want to fucking do that.
Right.
So introducing myself to him, and then getting to know Oscar, like, and it was just opened up so many more doors from there.
Crazy.
And this is before he was sponsored too, right?
Dude, I think he might have been getting flowed by Antihero.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was young, dude. He came young into the scene.
He did. That's why I remember. That's why I can't get him as being a young kid out of my head.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, how long has Channel Street even been there?
Over 10 years for sure.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know. I don't want to say the wrong year too and then get shit for it later. You don't even know, dude? And wait, I never mind. It doesn't say the year on there either. God damn it.
Shit.
Whoever made this tile is fucking up. You better put the year on that shit, man.
Maybe at the ceremony, grand opening, you could find out.
Yeah.
The grand reopening.
I'm going to ask them, like, hey, how long has the skate park been in here? Like, you don't know? Like, no, I don't know. Sorry. Like, I got my mind on other shit right now. Like, I'm not going through the day like,
Do you
how
think?
long has Channel been there?
Do you think that because Channel Street closed down, it like opened up opportunities for you to go like do other things?
Yeah.
Like you know, some people get
yeah.
stuck in their their little
comfort
bubble.
zone. Yeah. After, well, cause like, all right, so at the time when Channel Street was open, we were filming like these Woonga videos. Like they were like homie videos.
Woonga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we're Woonga posse, where it's like some
Woonga?
fucking weird shit.
What does that mean?
What does Woonga mean?
Is that a made up
what
word?
is
Or
this?
is that,
It's a made up word, dude. Like we just had like there was like what, like 20 of us down at Channel Street. Like we just fucking be like Woonga posse, this and that. Like we would make homie videos and they'd be like, like 20, 30 minutes sometimes.
oh,
like,
shit.
Sick.
Like these, we were filmed like parts and stuff
Are they on
like that.
YouTube?
We would skate street. They are, yeah,
Woonga.
yeah. You could Woonga posse.
Woonga posse. Figure out how to spell it yourself. Yeah.
I'll write it down before I leave. But yeah, like just so we had that going for a long time, and everybody got older and had to get jobs, and everybody fades out. And then when the park got closed, Peck had already been built, so we
Okay.
were skating that, and I think like by that time I had already like started traveling. I'm like, fuck, man, like maybe I want to go skate street and go skate something else. Like there's other DIY parks in the world. Like let's just go do it.
Were you traveling on your own, or were you with a company?
I was most likely with the company. Like I
Who
think
were you-
I think the most I would go to like I'd go to SF, skate the flower shop.
Sure.
I didn't get to skate like Border Town or any of those places like that, but I'd skate like Potrero
Yeah.
and just China Banks here and there.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
But as I got older, like started traveling like internationally.
Big time, man.
Yeah.
but it's-
Whoa.
Coach.
Whoa. Big time.
But it's like there's other DIY parks out there,
Oh,
and there's
all
people
over the
that
world.
there's people that reach out and they're like, dude, Channel Street, like fuck yeah, and I'm like,
That's amazing.
I'm like, hell yeah, dude, like that's sick. Like I'm stoked. I got I would skate Washington Street. Same thing. I got to skate Burnside. I got to skate FDR.
Oh, wow.
Like fuck, man, like those places are insane. Like I got Lower Bob's, like
Yeah.
there is no place like any of these places. Lower Bob's, unique. Washington, FDR, Burnside, unique.
Sand gaps.
Yeah, like
I know.
Sand gaps.
Don't sand curbs, by the way.
What's like the
Channel Street.
craziest one to skate out of all of them? You think?
Is Washington Street really hard to skate, or is it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, my favorite is Channel Street, but
Okay.
the gnarliest one, like, fuck, man.
FDR is pretty gnarly.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely go to
I've
Washington
been there
Street.
too. I've been to FDR. Yeah. Hot chocolate tour. We did fireworks in the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We
Did
didn't skate there.
Oh, okay.
No.
Wait, you just want to fuck the place up?
Yeah, fireworks.
Oh, cool. I mean, that's what they want.
Yeah.
It's Philadelphia.
It was good. It was great.
What the fuck?
It was great.
That's what they want.
Jimmy Korecki took us there.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
He was
But,
scared. He was like, "Oh, these guys are lighting fireworks and shit."
But Washington Street is a fucking nightmare
Why?
because it's hard to find lines.
Really?
Any local that skates there and skates it like a fucking man, like, okay, I'm not saying that you have to be a man to skate there, but just like that's their hometown. They fucking sweat blood and tears into that place. They know every fucking crack, every bump.
Right.
It's hard to skate, like it isn't easy. So mad respect to anybody who grew up there skating. I'll drop a name. Tom Remillard.
Oh yeah.
He grew up skating there, and that's the last time I'm dropping his name. No, I'm just kidding.
Pick it
man.
back up.
But now, when you go to a place like Washington Street, does it take you a long time to warm up? Are you a little like
The first time, yeah.
nervous, maybe, of like, hey, all these fucking locals are here, and I'm just trying
Nah,
to.
hell no.
No.
Like, we would so coming
You
from
barge
a,
it.
coming from a DIY park to another DIY park, it's mainly like, I know pride causes blindness, but it's like us as little kids, like we're from Channel Street, so we want to show motherfuckers what's up. Like we want to show that we're with it. you know?
Yeah.
And so we would go there and be fucking car full of pull some Channel Street.
Okay.
Skated, and then it is what it is until like you start going there to film something that you want to battle, and then shit starts getting hectic. You know, like lines start to open up. Like when you're skating with your friends, nothing matters. Like
Right.
Have a good time. Yeah.
if we're like you guys were lighting fireworks at FDR, you're having a good time. Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like going into that hard ass skate park. They're all hard. Burnside is fucking hard to skate. Washington Street hard. FDR is really hard to skate as well. They're all the challenge. They're all different and they're all perfect and unique in their own little way.
Sure.
They're all challenging.
Burnside's on my list too to go and not skate.
Light fireworks.
No, I want to just go to these DIY spots and not skate them.
Just like this. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, bye.
Oh, the Portland cement. Oh.
It smells good.
So, so you would just you'd go into Channel Street, FD, you would just go and just barge it.
Yeah, I mean, and then like you would.
Were you cool with the locals?
You
and
would notice a
everything?
local because he has all the lines. Like, fuck, that's how,
Yeah.
like, that's how you get there. Thanks, motherfucker.
Okay.
Like, and then you would meet him like, but then some would just be like, oh man, like I've seen you skate before and this and that. I'm like, fuck, don't compliment me. Like, you know, like we're just skateboarders, homie. Like, we're just here doing the same thing. Like,
And then you're like, how do I get speed for that?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm like, how the fuck do you get over this thing? And he's just like this. He just does it switch. You're like,
Oh,
what the
shit.
like this dude is insane. Like just random guys just that poured Crete there.
Yeah.
They're like, we built that because we wanted to skate something like that.
Yeah.
So
And
sick.
That's so rad.
when you go with people like, you know, like the Pabbage brothers, or you go with like Delfino, dude, even like Kirby, like even Glick, Corey Glick, like these dudes are down to skate stuff like that.
Right.
And it's just like seeing your friends skate, nothing else matters because they're getting it and you want to get it too. So,
Dude, Shad's gnarly too.
Oh,
I shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
He's a gnarly one.
It's gnarly.
Yeah, for sure. When he started doing inverts, I was like, God damn it.
He does
Now you
everything.
have
What
to
can't you do, Ashad?
Seriously.
I was stoked though. Like he even had his own board. Like he had like the anti-hero cardio football shape.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think that's what he was running. He was doing that. He was doing backsetters. You know, he was learning. Like, he actually asked me like, how do you like go into it? I'm like, all right, so as I got older, I started to open up my mind when it to tranny skating. Music is a big influence on how I skate. You know, like when you find your rhythm on a skateboard, you find the motions in the board, you connect with
Sure.
and shit, and you fucking learn it. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you figure out your own rhythm. Once you figure out your own rhythm on the skateboard, like, you know, you're kind of unstoppable. Once you figure it out,
Yeah.
and it's just like, I told him that, and he's like, I'm like, just find your fucking rhythm. Like me, like I listen to oldies and I listen to jazz sometimes. I listen to rap when I skate. You know, like
Yeah.
it's all of this energy that's coming down my body to my feet to my board, and I'm finding my rhythm. And he's like, fuck yeah, like I'm like, you'll find it. And he fucking found it. And he found his rhythm. Like
Yeah.
with anything. You ever hear him explain how to skate kink rails?
No.
No.
Oh my god, he's like, it's like a bank. It's, you know how like when he's like, you know how when you roll down a bank
Yeah.
and you hit
You
the
get the
kink?
bottom. Yeah.
It's just like a rail. I go, no, Ashad. It's not. It's not like a rail. It's nothing close to like a rail. And he's like, well, it is to me.
Works for him, yeah.
The way you described it, though, to him makes a lot of sense.
It's just like, but, you know, all you guys have your rhythm.
I
Yeah.
haven't found mine yet. I can't believe like I'm hearing this. Like
What
I'm
is-
tripping.
That's your rhythm right there.
Well,
You
Lance
see that?
Mountain. Yeah. I mean
See
that
that?
was a fluke. Whatever.
I see you guys killing it. You guys have.
You-
have
I
your
always say
rhythm.
I
that
know,
there's like a
yeah.
reference. I say it a lot, like that person can dance. Like he knows what his flow, like whatever.
yeah.
He knows
He knows
how to
what his
put
body can do.
He knows, yeah.
Exactly. And then once you figure that out, like when you start thinking outside of the box, it's like you kind of almost laugh at the things that would scare you. Like
Sure.
I mean, I sure as hell have laughed at things that have definitely fucked me up. Like it's just skateboarding. It could get scary sometimes, but you know, like it's mind over matter.
Of course.
Like-
of course.
I'm not gonna bitch out. Why? Like there's things that are way more scary. Like, would I rather skate this rail or would I rather run away from a pit bull? Fuck that. I'm gonna skate this fucking rail right now. Like,
Wow.
there's things that are a lot
I
more
don't know. I'm a
scarier.
quick runner, so I
No,
can
me
run
too.
pretty quick.
Yeah. I hear the fucking cops.
choose-
I'm out. Where'd Ronnie go? I don't know.
Trying to outrun a pit bull right now.
Oh shit! I think he's down there. But you know,
I love that philosophy, though. I never really thought about the rhythm. You know, it's cool. You're like a wise man. You know.
I don't know, man. Dude, don't compliment me, please. No.
Did someone tell you that at one point?
No.
So it's something you just developed over time and
Yeah.
understood.
Well, I was just super into music, listening to Tupac, listening to fucking, Barrington Levy, listening to Britton Wood,
Right.
Stuff like that. And just like, I'm more listening to like love songs than anything. Cause,
You're a lover, not a fighter.
Making love with your board, dude.
No. I'm a fighter. no. I'm a lover, but like, I'll catch a fade. That's fine. It's all good. I'm not trying to sound like a hard ass or anything, but I'm just mama didn't raise no bitch.
I love it.
But it's only you could push somebody so far. Like,
Yeah.
If I slap the shit out of Joe, what the hell is he gonna do? He's gonna slap me right back.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Joe
Yeah.
Monteleone, yeah.
You would do it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then. But you're a lover though. I see the way you ate that pizza. That's love. That's fucking love right
You ate
there.
the whole thing.
He was looking at it very, yeah.
He turned down your guys' pizza.
I know.
For his
really
own.
did.
And
I think
that's-
he even did the heart thing with his hands. I think when he was eating the pizza. Yeah, he did the
But
heart
that's
thing.
see, that's the love, Until someone steals his pizza,
Uh-oh.
and then he starts getting crazy. Then he starts fucking doing that shit. I'm like, what is this? I'm gonna fucking RKO you. Like, I don't know.
You can get pinchy loco.
You say that one more time.
Pinche loco.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah. No, yeah, that was
No,
good.
then you laughed though. I don't know if that was good.
Pinche loco.
Pinche loco.
I probably didn't even say it right either. So fool's gonna come in like, what the fuck? Ronnie's Mexican. You better say that shit right. Like,
Pinche loco.
yeah.
What about like, Channel Street, growing up, all the, doing all that stuff? What about your like sponsors? Like, when did you really start coming up?
All right. So the first person to actually like hook me up, my first sponsor was Transition Skate Shop, based on Sepulveda and Carson Street. Like they're a family to me. They're not even like family. They're family. Like I remember when I asked them like, hey, could I ride for the shop? They're like, yeah, we'll see. Buddy Slayton was like, we'll see.
What'd you have to do?
I just had to skate. He would show up there every Sunday. The first time I ever met him, he did an invert at Channel and his board hit me in the head.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
my bad, kid. Or like he said, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
kid. And I'm like, shit, man, that was crazy. And then like when I wanted to ride for the shop, he's like, you know what you got to do? You got to skate. I want to see you fucking progress. He's like, maybe go a little bit faster. He's like, you're looking kind of slow.
Wow.
So I started going faster, started doing more grinds, and then he called me one day, or I don't even know how it happened. Like they called me and my friend Oscar Navarro to go in there, and we were just standing there. He's just looking at us like this. Buddy Slayton is like, he's just like he's a real, like a man, like he builds choppers, cars, he provides for his family. He's a real solid man.
Okay.
And he's looking at us. He goes, so, you guys want to ride for the shop? And we were just like, hell yeah. And he was like, pick out a board, here's some shirts, and here's some stickers, and there it is there. And I was like, ever since that happened, I'm like, you know what, like, maybe I can ride for something else.
Yeah.
Like, the shop's forever. It ain't going nowhere.
Right.
And the first person to hook me up with a board is Day One.
Wow.
He got me flowed from Almost. And then I was getting OJs from Cranny. And I started getting DVS flow through Robbie from Gabe.
Okay.
And then it just happened from there. And I think I had told Robbie that like I would like to skate for something in Deluxe.
Oh, wow.
Like he would give me anti-hero boards, but I was still skating like Almost boards
You never
too.
wanted to skate for Antihero. It wasn't on your radar. Maybe Robbie was over there.
That's his thing.
Okay,
That's his get down.
Sure.
He's anti-hero. Like
Yeah.
I was just trying to find my place and where you get in where you fit in.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was riding Almost boards. I really was stoked on Day One's shape, because really round. Cooper Wilt had this crazy, like, shovel nose thing going on.
Okay.
I was like, man, I don't know how I feel about that.
But like every time.
Yeah, but Cooper Wilt's so sick. He was like, it's his board. I want to ride it. And then Chris has him. I would always mess with him because he's Canadian. I'd be like, oh, you Canadian bacon? Like, fuck it. He'd just look at me and, like, laugh. He'd be like, okay, you're a little kid. Like, 20 times is enough. Like, saying this shit to me.
How old were you when you started getting flow from Almost?
14, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Damn, so young
15,
still, yeah.
14, probably even like 13. And then we skated the Chili Bowl one year.
Okay.
didn't have any more almost boards, so I rode an anti-hero board. We went up to the Chili Bowl, and we skated it. And wait, I'm a bit ahead of myself.
Okay.
I skated the first Chili Bowl myself with an almost board, and then the second year I went there with an anti-hero board.
Oh yeah.
And then I skated it with an anti-hero board, and then John Alden approached me, was like, "You want to, get boards and stuff?" I was like, "Yeah, cool." And then like, he didn't say anything after that. Like the night went on, never got his number, never got nothing. But like, he's dealing with so much other stuff.
Sure.
I get it. He's busy, But then Mickey Reyes sent me a text and was like, "What do you want to ride for? Anti-hero or crooked?" And I was like, I looked at my friend Franny. I was like, "Hey, what's crooked?"
Yeah, right.
And he was like, "Oh, bro, that's a sick ass board company." Like I knew the name, I just didn't know it was a board company.
Okay.
I was like, "I want to ride for crooked." Next day, I went to Deluxe. Fucking went home with like 2 boxes worth of like shirts, boards, and stuff. And like I showed my dad. I was like, "Hey, like, look what I got." And he goes, like, he wasn't really into me skating. He was like, "That's cool." And I was like, "Fuck." I fucking not approved. Like, but he was like,
Same dad that cut himself.
No, that was my stepdad.
The stepdad.
This is my dad.
Yeah.
My dad's name was Felipe.
Okay.
And so I went back to his apartment, and he's like, "Hell yeah, now I don't got to buy you boards. So you get it for free now.
Yeah.
Save me some money." I'm like, "Hell yeah," but he's like, "No," he's like, "Good for you. I'm stoked."
Okay.
He just got off work, and he's like, "I'm tired."
Yeah.
Don't bother me.
And so,
I need to,
and so he went
I need
in,
to decompress.
Yeah, he went into the room and he just chilled. And so from then on, I hit up Day One and I was like, "Hey man, like thank you so much, but like I'm gonna move towards crooked and stuff." And he's like, "Hey man, like I appreciate you hitting me up. I want nothing but the best for you.
Rad.
Like no matter what."
Yeah.
It's like always love you, Ronnie. And I'm like, "I love you too, Day One." And then like John Alden had hit me up later on. He goes, "Hey, you have to quit OJ, right? Flow, and you have to ride Spitfires." I was a kid. I was like, "Oh fuck."
I just made a call to Day One.
I was like, I gotta go cranny now. But I think I
shit.
texted him.
Okay.
That was so stupid. I was a kid. I was like, how do you
Some
quit
adults
flow?
don't even do that though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you
Like,
just quit flow? Like,
Yeah.
hey, I think I'm gonna get flow for
Just
this.
don't call for shit.
Yeah, just stop.
Yeah, just stop
I know.
calling.
No, but he would hit me up like, "Hey, you need some wheels?" Like, he was on his shit.
Right.
And so, but I hit him up like,
Like,
"Hey,
no, I got Spitfires. I'm good.
I think I'd be more scared quitting the OJs than Day One.
yeah, no, Day One, he's chill. You don't like he cares.
He's a
but
man.
yeah,
He's a man.
No.
He is. He responds to everybody, like straight up.
He
And
doesn't
so
answer my text.
I've been trying to get on the show for a while.
Strange.
I think his phone broke. Honestly,
Oh, it's his phone. Okay.
His
yeah.
GoPro, it's connected
his-
to Instagram, and that's all. It was.
The whole oh,
The
interesting.
watch, you got the
okay, I
watch.
got the I got this.
But it doesn't
I was,
film.
I was wondered about
He answers
that.
my
Yeah.
text. So.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, he probably thinks you're somebody else. So, so Day
This
One.
fucking story just went here.
I love it, dude. I love it.
I'm gonna look over
Oh,
here,
Yeah.
Look at your nice shoes over there, bro.
dude.
Those are sick.
Now, Vans hasn't even come in the picture yet.
No,
You're still DVS flow.
still DVS flow, yeah.
Now, when you got on Crooked, are you on, or is this like a test
No,
period?
this is like a test period for sure. And I think when I got on Crooked, Lakai came into the picture.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
We went on we had dude, it's like it's such a blur, but it's like there was Dickies, Lakai, and then there's Crooked. And Wheatley was just like, "Hey, maybe you should ride for Lakai." I was like, "Nah." I was like, "I'm good on flow for Vans." And I was getting shoes from Griffin, Like that's every kid's dream. Like I'm getting free shoes,
Oh yeah, it's
like
huge.
DVS, and then for like getting Vans. And he was like, "Well, think about it." And I'm like, "All right, I'll think about it." I was like, "Could I have a pair of shoes?" And he sent me them. But this is back when they were like really bulky.
Yeah.
And I was like, "How the fuck do you skate these things?"
But weren't you skating in Lakai's for a while?
I
were, yeah.
I was,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they made the
Manchester.
they made the Owen, the slip
Oh,
on.
yeah, that's right.
Yep, they're like we're trying to work with it. They made like canvas like shoes that kind of looked like Vans, but they weren't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was into those. So I got the Owens and I was riding those, and then I just started riding for the kind. They're like, "Hey, maybe we'd pay you. You want to sign a contract?" And I was like, "What the fuck? So you get money?"
Yeah, how much?
Was that the first time you got paid? Was through Lakai?
First time I got skateboarding?
Yeah.
I think Dickies was the first thing to pay me.
Oh, Joe, or was
No,
he
no,
wasn't
really.
Joe?
Wheatley.
It was Wheatley.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was an evil mastermind just trying to fucking, I'm trying to get my bros together.
Right,
just
right.
get whatever he can.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think, I remember the first time I met Wheatley, we were in Florida, obviously. And I didn't never seen the dude before. I walked out it was like Tampa Am. It was hot. I was skating the vert ramp. Code word, it was something else. But
Okay.
I was skating the vert ramp, and I walk out, and I just see this tall ass dude. He's bald, and he's wearing a thrash thing. I was like, fuck, that may be like Daniel Wheatley or something. Because like all I heard was Daniel was tall. That was it.
That was it.
That's all I heard. He's like, dude, this fool is fucking
He is.
tall.
He is
Like,
tall.
6'7"
You're gonna be like this.
Yeah, yeah, seriously.
No, so like I
huge.
seen him like, hey, what's up? Like my name's Ronnie. He's like, oh, Daniel.
It's reach down,
He like
pat you on the head.
Yeah, good boy. Like that's how I met him, and then one thing led to another. I just started getting Dickies and got on the team.
How long ago is this? How long have you been on Dickies for?
You know this, Joe.
Come on, Joe.
7-8 years?
7-8 years.
Damn.
Vince has been on 10 years.
Vince has been on 10 years?
Wow.
You were 2 or 3 years after that. So you 7-8 years maybe?
What is this? 7, 8, 10 years? What? Where
So
have I been?
You were on Dickies before cricket then.
I wasn't on Dickies before Crooked. No way.
No.
Nope. I was Flow for Crooked for like 2 years.
I mean, you did it the right way. You got hooked up with the board company first, and then got the other ones. Yeah.
But at the time, it's just like I just wanted free stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what everybody needs, right?
Yeah.
You want it and you need it as well.
Yeah, you're
you
just
know?
like, my mom ain't buying shit.
Shit.
She's just like, I'm over this.
Dad's in the room decompressing. He
Yeah,
ain't
he's like,
buying
I
me
gotta go to
shit.
fucking work.
Were you
My-
going to like school and stuff too, or did you kind of just?
No, I was going. Yeah. Oh, so we're going to school now. Okay.
Were you dropping
Somebody.
out?
Oh shit. Yes. But no, I mean I went to school with like all my friends. They all played football, soccer, and baseball.
Okay.
And my mom was like, "Why don't you play football?" I was like, "Why?" I
Yeah.
was like, "That shit's whack." She's like, "Your brother's doing it." I was like, "He's fucking whack." I was like, "He's whack as
Haven't
fuck."
you seen me over at Channel Street, Mom?
Yeah, fuck. Didn't she? Like, she didn't have an interest in skateboarding on like. So I was going to school like with. I mean, back to what she was feeling. She was like, "You should play sports." You know, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a skateboarder. This is what I do. She goes, "Whatever." And my friends knew I skated. They all played sports. They did jujitsu and shit like that.
Wow.
They try to fuck me up. I'm like, what are you guys, we're supposed to be friends. United front. You're trying to beat my ass now?
Yeah.
But
Were they wearing their
we-
gis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
I've taken karate.
Oh shit.
I got up to yellow belt.
Yellow belt?
Yeah,
Is it the first one or the second one?
I think it's the second one. Yeah.
Damn, we're not running in a bar fight. I'm going.
Dude.
I took jiu-jitsu too with my friends for like a little bit.
Well, they were trying to fuck you up.
Yeah, I was like, you're not trying to get me in a fucking triangle. Fuck this.
Damn.
But this is like when they're trying to choke me with their legs. That's the whole.
Oh, that's all, yeah,
yeah.
the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Have
Yeah,
you ever
like-
heard of Gracie's?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
they're gnarly.
When they're trying to do that, your nuts in your face. Like,
Oh.
I'm not bashing jiu-jitsu. It's one gnarly ass thing to take.
Hell yeah.
It takes a lot of dedication and like a lot of strength, but it's like I was so into skateboarding. My friends are just like, I'm just trying to connect with my friends on a different level.
Sure.
But they would skate around town with me, but I'm like, hey, let's go to channel. They go, no.
You were
let's-"
you were above and beyond what
Yeah,
they were
They were
doing.
just like, let's just chill and
Yeah.
let's just box each other. I was like, fuck, I'm down. But it's like,
but I like to go skate too.
I want to skate,
Right.
but I don't like. We would after school, like we would just go to my friend Ernie's house and just box each other. No fucking mask, just box. Like
You would have
Wow.
gloves.
yeah, we would
Okay.
just straight up box each other.
Did you guys fuck each other up?
Yeah. Yeah. I broke my fucking pinky fighting my friend Cheech. I punched him in the face, and then my pinky broke, my knuckle broke.
in the glove.
In the glove. And I was like, well, we didn't wrap it up. We were just like,
Yeah,
gloves
yeah.
on.
Right.
Let's go. Like, and he was just like, I told him, like, I hit him hard too. I think he fell. He fell, and he's like, hey, man, just don't even say I fell, all right? Just
play
you,
cool,
you
man.
hit me. I'm like, well, I knocked
cool.
your ass. Like, I hit you pretty hard to break my own knuckle.
That's funny. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, don't. Not on this
You
mic.
didn't mention it. So we're talking about, what were we talking about? No, Crooked.
Yes.
Dickies,
Yeah.
7 or 8 years. I can't even believe that. That's a fucking real thing.
Time just-
doesn't seem like it doesn't.
Time
doesn't even
flies.
feel like Dickies have been around the skate industry that
Yeah,
long.
no,
but yeah, I
it
guess
hasn't.
10 years.
I mean, I
Crazy.
was wearing Dickies before I was even writing for
a
them.
lot of people. Yeah,
Yeah, I hear that shit all the time. Well, I've been wearing Dickies since I was a fucking little ass kid. Like, I don't know why I did that voice, but that's where you mainly hear it from. Like, that's how all my friends kind of talk.
Yeah.
Like, fool. Like,
Is there a certain pant that you skate in specifically, or is it just?
nowadays?
Yeah.
Double knees, because I have to wear a knee pad from the injury that I had.
Oh my gosh.
broken
So you wear a knee pad
patella.
underneath your pant.
Yeah, I have to wear it. Just to build confidence. It might not even save me. It's just to build confidence and just like get past it.
Protect it, yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to the Dickies and the Crooked thing. When you broke your knee, this was filming for the Vans video, right?
No, dude, we were just at Peck Park and we were just all hanging out.
Wait a minute,
skating. Alicia was there.
The Vans video. Take It Back. What was it?
Yeah.
Take It Back.
Yeah, I'd
That-
already
That was already in the. That wasn't even in the.
No, yeah. We were I had already been filming for the video.
Yeah.
I had just finished filming for the Transvo video,
Duets.
Yeah,
Yep.
duets.
With Ronnie. I had a trick in duets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were in there.
That's right. Credits in the credits.
Are you sure you really had a trick in there?
This isn't about me, Raj. This is about Ronnie. We're gonna talk about Ronnie.
This is even about me.
This is about his kneecap.
Yeah, this is about that thing. So we were just skating. Alicia had met up with me at my house.
Wait a minute. Before Vans video, after Vans video, during Vans video.
This was during the Vans video.
During.
Yeah,
it.
this is like halfway point.
Gotcha.
And so we just went to the skate park and we were all just skating. It was so weird because all of my friends that didn't skate were there, and all my friends that did skate were there. And Rye was filming.
Yeah.
And we were just having a good time, and then my dumbass just wanted to do a backsetter and thought he was hot shit, and I tried to tweak it all weird and stuff. I was just kidding, I was like fucking around.
Right.
And then
You've probably done a backside air on that thing
Yeah.
2,000 times.
Yeah, and it was just
Maybe more.
it was just a freak accident. But at the time, when I slammed, I'm like, fuck, I already knew what it was. I stood up, my knee went in, just jerked in.
Dude.
I had to put my fingers on my pants, rub my knee, and my kneecap wasn't there.
Oh.
And
So
I
it's
lifted.
fully just split in half.
Yeah, I lifted it up, and then my friend Alvin's like, no, and I'm just like, fuck this. I thought my career was over, for sure.
It's an injury like that. It's a first thing that
No,
comes
yeah,
to mind.
I was just like,
because it's devastating.
yeah,
Did you ever have any surgery to that leg before?
yeah, my meniscus. I had torn my
So you
meniscus.
probably weakened your kneecap.
Interesting.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so when that happened, Robbie was there, he ran down. He's like, "No, man, you're cool, chill, just relax." And I'm like, "Hey man, if I can never skate again, just know I gave that shit my fucking all."
Oh, wow.
Just know I came in swinging and I didn't leave like no bitch. Right. I gave my life to this. And he goes, "Nah, man," he goes, "You'll be back. Don't even trip.
Yeah.
This shit happens. You're young, you're good." And I was like,
In
all
the
right,
heat of the
man."
moment, you're thinking all kinds of shit.
I'm just trying to calm everybody down because they're freaking out.
Everybody around you's freaking out.
And I'm just like, I just accepted the fact that my kneecap is in fucking pieces.
Because even in the footage, you looked a little calm, and you were like, "No, call an ambulance, call an ambulance."
I was like, please, just call an ambulance. Shit's real. And after that, we went to the hospital. I asked the doctor, I was like, "You've seen an injury like this before?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Really?"
Not the best thing for a doctor to
I was
say.
like, "Fuck." And I was like, "Well, realistically, how long do
Can
you
you
think?"
find a doctor that has seen this before?
Yeah,
seriously.
I was like, "How long do you think it would take for me to come back?" She goes, 6 months, 7 months, maybe. I was like, "Really?" She's just like, "Yeah," and I was
Wow.
like,
But this is just like the doctor at the ER.
"Yeah."
So it's
I'm
not.
I'm taking this with a grain of salt.
Yeah, sure.
Coming from the person that said she never seen this injury before, I was
Yeah.
like, "She's probably a
You
fucking
need to see
liar."
a specialist at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
She's got the white coat on and everything. It's,
Yeah.
you're.
And then
She had scrubs on.
my mom and then my wife at the time, she was there, and
Okay.
then my mom was like, "Yeah, maybe you should shoot my son up with some stuff that makes the pain go away, because he's like, I was in pain."
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
And she was like, "No mother wants to see their kid in pain." She goes, "Could we get a fucking doctor in here, help him out?" And she's like, I was just on the phone with her, and I just seen her an hour before that, prior to that.
Oh wow.
And I was just telling her like how stoked I was filming for the Vans video and how like hyped I was like filming for the transfer video. Like, I'm putting all into it, And I just got done talking to my dad. My dad was incarcerated at the time. We'll get to that.
Okay.
But I was just letting him know, like, when someone's incarcerated, you want to let them know exactly how you're feeling because he's feeling alone in there.
Right. Right.
And so I'm letting him know. He's like, how are you doing? I'm like, man, I feel like I'm on top of the world right now.
Wow.
Like, in my heart, like I feel like I'm going the right path. I'm really trying to give it my all and like, no fear.
Right.
Like there ain't no fear in front of me. And he's like, that's good, mijo. Like I'm proud of you. Like
Amazing.
I'm stoked. And then I break my fucking kneecap. And then even then, like there was no fear. Like nothing was in my way. Like whether I could do it or not, at the time I was like, man, fuck it. Like whatever.
Right.
I tried my hardest and I talked to the doctors and finally got to see a knee doctor. And she was like, yeah, it'll take about 7 months for this to heal, maybe 8.
Amazing.
But she's like, I'm going to tell you what, it'll take you over a year to be 100%.
Oh, sure.
And I was like, okay, like, fuck it.
At least you know.
Yeah.
At least and even if you're getting back and pushing down the street, you're back on the board. You
exactly.
feel like you're on the road to recovery.
And even like
getting back.
the meniscus didn't take that long to recover from, right?
It took about like 6 weeks.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it?
it's quick.
Yeah.
They just trim it down a little bit, right? They
They
trim
were-
off the things. Or
I
is
asked,
that where is that?
No, yeah.
Yeah? I'm right, yeah.
I asked
Okay.
Peter Hewitt, I'm like, what should I do? Because he goes, don't get it stitched. Because if you get it stitched and it rips again, it's going to hurt like hell.
Oh.
He goes, get it trimmed off.
Interesting.
So I got it trimmed off, and then I thought that was insane. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I just got on Vans. Like, this is insane. Like, how could this happen? But I honestly felt 100%. And then I fucking...
6 weeks? How long was that before you got hurt again?
I was rolling with the torn meniscus for 2 years. I had a knee brace on. Like,
wow.
this shit hurt to run out. It hurt to walk. I couldn't...
For 2 years?
I couldn't straighten my leg. Like, I was just afraid...
You're skating on 2 years like that?
I was just afraid of being let go, being forgotten. Like, I'm like, dude, this is like... I invested my entire life into this. Like, I'm 100% into this. Like, life's... Like, no, this is forever,
yeah.
This isn't a hobby that I just picked up.
Yeah,
This isn't something that I was like, damn, that looks cool. Like, at the time, I did say that when I was young, but I was like, I fell in love with skateboarding, and I still am. So to go through this pain and stuff like that, it's all worth it in the end because I'll give my life and my body, sacrifice anything for skateboarding.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is.
It's life.
Everyone gets fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, but
Some more than others.
and yeah, just like it's so funny. Like my friend was like, "Only the strong survive," and like said that to me. I was like,
What is he on The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
But only the strong survive.
I was just like, "Shut the fuck up." I was like, "There's some that never made it back, but yet they're still legends." Like I was like, "You can't say that."
But I could see why you felt like you were on top of the world. 'Cause first of all, the Vans video, your part in that was insane.
and that was just like,
Insane. And I'm sure, sorry to cut you off, but
goes another
I want to compliment you a little bit more. I want to compliment Ronnie. No, but seriously, like the shit you were doing in that video was incredible. And so I could imagine in your head, like, this is going
good.
so good. I'm killing it.
I was.
I don't know if you were
like,
thinking that, but maybe you were.
No, I was just, I had built relationships with, Jamie, Matt Beaton, Frank, Zach, everyone in the office, and I just, and more in my eyes, I just want to make them proud. Same thing with like Joe, like something you'd start, you want to finish it, and you want to finish it hard. You want to finish it good. You never want to put something out you're ashamed of.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, it's just like, I want to. I want to make them proud of me.
Totally.
I don't want them to feel like, fuck, man, we made a mistake putting this guy on and bringing him on the program.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is my first Vans video ever filming for, and I was like, dude, I'm giving it my all. I don't give a fuck. Like, this is the start, and I'm gonna finish it. And then when I got hurt, I was still thinking that. I was like, dude, this ain't over. I even told Rye, like, I didn't even walk for a month, but I told Rye, because he was my roommate at the time, I was like, Rye, I'm gonna fucking come back swinging.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
See,
like,
this is the mentality
yeah.
that a lot of people need.
But I was depressed when it first happened, though. Like,
Of course, I can imagine you
I was
being
like,
depressed.
I was like, fuck, dude. Like, all my friends are going on trips. They're having a good ass time. They're partying and they're skateboarding. You know, they're sharing these moments.
No, wait, you quit everything, right? You quit drinking, smoking. You quit everything.
I quit smoking cigarettes probably 2 months prior to this.
Oh, prior.
And drinking.
Yeah.
So, and the doctor was like, "Do you drink or smoke?" I'm like, "I quit 2 months ago." She's like, "That's a start."
It's a start. Yeah.
She goes, "Let me tell you something. You're not gonna be doing it anytime soon." But my knee doctor was like, "Hey, if you smoke weed, eat that shit, or drink it." She goes, "You better not smoke it.
Why?
It's gonna fuck your lungs up, and then your blood's gonna be hard to pumping, and you need blood in order for your body to heal." Like,
I've heard that also. Yeah, it stops the healing process or slows it down. Considerably.
No, for sure. And she was just like,
Gummies.
she goes, drinking doesn't do anything for you unless if you're trying to heal. She goes, when you're 100%, you can drink whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just as you're healing, just don't drink. She's like, all right. So I stopped everything. I even stopped eating like red meat, stopped eating bread, rice, like all this junk food. It's just, fuck, man. Like, my wife at the time, she was making me like shakes with like protein, like putting like kale and stuff in there. I was taking like supplements, like bone in, like I was taking
beef broth.
Yeah, glucosamine and stuff like that. Like it was to the point where I like was fucking lighting
bone broth.
I was lighting sage around the house and listening to Native American healing music. Like this shit was getting intense.
You're smart, dude. Like a lot of kids at that age are just like, fuck, it's party. Like you stop drinking at the right time.
That's why that's why I said like some people need that mentality because that's what they do. It's like skaters. Oh, we get hurt. Oh, we're just smoking and drinking and it'll heal. Whatever. You know,
your whole life, you're just kind of as a skateboarder, you're just doing how you whatever.
Yeah.
But you kind of saw what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And you're like, cool.
You took control.
Control.
It was mind over matter, but it's just like at the time, like I'm fucking lighting sage and listening to Native American.
I love that.
Healing
Were your
music.
friends thinking you were going crazy?
They're like, what the fuck is this fool doing up there? Like,
it's wearing a robe.
No, it's good for my knee, bro.
Yeah, they're like, dude, this fool's eyes are rolling in the back of his head, like upstairs. Like, we're not going up there. But I was like, they were just joking around.
Sure.
But I was just like, dude, fuck that. Like, I'm treating my body like it's a temple, you know? The only one that can heal myself is me.
Exactly.
My mind will fucking speed up this process. And so, like, even when up until physical therapy started, I was doing that.
Right.
And, you know, like, my wife at the time, she was helping me through the whole process.
It's amazing.
You know?
It's good that you had a support, you know?
Yeah, she was there. Like, I was super stoked. Like, you know, she'd have her grandma come and, like, you know, bring me food and stuff. Like, dude, I was at home, like, being all spiritual and shit, watching Riverdale and and watching fucking American Me and like 13 Reasons Why and all this shit. Like, I was just like on a totally different. I was a movie like freak. I was just like, Netflix is life right now.
Yeah, there's nothing else really going on.
Much.
I almost watched everything on Netflix. I fucking hated myself. Like, I was like,
you're like, well, I gone through the whole listing here.
Yeah, I was like, now I need to start buying DVDs.
What about pain medicine? Were you taking that?
Fuck no.
That's hard to do because that shit hurts when you get out of surgery.
When I got out of, okay, I'll tell you this. When I got out of surgery, they were like, you want us to put a catheter in your leg to numb your shit. They're like, it will help a little bit.
Catheter in your leg.
In my leg, like in my groin. No, they were giving me an like a takeout catheter. Like they were gonna they stuck a needle in my leg. Well, I denied it the first time.
In your leg,
yeah,
not
like
in your,
in my groin,
not in your,
not in my knee. To numb, they're like.
Well, a catheter usually goes up the pee hole.
Yeah, it goes up the penis.
Pen 15.
What did you say? A take-out catheter? What does that mean?
They'd give me like a little purse, and it'd have the catheter in there, and they'd have the numbing, whatever the fuck it was, to numb my entire leg. They go, it won't help. It will help, but it won't stop the pain 100%. And I'm like, okay, like so. I denied it the first time. I went home after surgery. Fuck, man.
It was painful.
I woke up in the middle of the night like surgery was happening right there.
Seriously?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was in tears. Yeah. Like that shit fucking hurt. I like to see the biggest gangster go through the pain that I did and see if that fucking cholo don't cry.
It was that painful.
That shit's gnarly,
like
dude.
I told, like, you know, like I was telling my lady at the time, I was like, we gotta go to the fucking ER. We gotta go. And this was like 4 a.m. So we go there. I'm in the emergency room, like I was like, there's nobody in the fucking lobby. Get me in the, like, fuck. Like,
you're going crazy.
I was going crazy. She was like, relax, please. Like, she was feeling bad because there's nothing she can do.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like looking, like, I was like staring at the lady in the fucking thing, like mad dog in the fuck. She was like,
this is after surgery?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like the night, the first
So
night of surgery.
you go home from the surgery and you go right back to the ER.
Right back to the fucking ER. She's like, what happened? I'm like, I just got surgery. Like, I'm in pain. Like, what, like, can you give me some, like, just some medicine right now to get me through the night?
Right.
And she's like, yeah, of course. Like, so they fucking shot me with morphine. I went back. I called the person that did the procedure on me or whatever. And I was like, hey, man, I need that catheter. He goes, I knew you'd be back.
Yeah, right.
He goes, I was like, this guy's going to be back unless he's like non-human because pain is going to happen. So I went there. He goes, why didn't you just do this the first time? I was like, maybe I just need to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
He goes, did you? I was like, yes. And he was like, okay. Well,
You told him I went to the ER.
yeah.
Fucking, wow.
And he was like, well, I'm glad you're back. And so he stuck the catheter in my leg. I was still feeling fucking pain, but it wasn't as like extreme, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
Like
You brought it down a couple notches.
Yeah, and he was like, okay, here's the nozzle. 8 is the biggest you can go. And I was like, where am I at now? He goes, you're at 2. I was like, I'm in pain. Okay, now you're at 4. I was like, cool. And he's like, it won't fuck your mind up. It won't ruin your body. It's just going to numb your knee. That's it. It's going to numb your leg.
Okay.
It'll get you through it.
It's kind of like an anesthesia.
Yeah.
A little local.
Yeah, and he was like, do you want any like narcos or anything like that? I was like, fuck that. Nope, I'm good. I was like, I don't want no pills. I'm good.
When did you go back to see him to get the pills?
He actually he gave me a prescription after I left.
Yeah.
I got them, but I never took them.
Okay.
I mean, those will help in those situations.
But
It's always good to have in
This
case.
fucking Joe. I had
Nodding
so
his head.
many people tell me, don't take that shit. John Olin called me like, hey man, please don't take the pills.
You have to know you have to know going into it what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I learned that the first time. I was like, my mom's giving them to me. She's like, oh, and she's a nurse.
Yeah.
And then after I was done with all of them, I was like, oh, I need more of those. Those are great.
Yeah, that's the
fuck.
thing.
And then,
Yeah.
but then you learn, you're like, okay, this isn't normal.
Yeah.
So, and then I learned, okay, once I'm done with them, I'm done. And
Yeah.
I've learned that.
Yeah.
So,
and then like they already had told me like, just don't take them.
Right.
We're worried. I was like, I'm all good, man. Don't even trip. Like, I won't take them. I promise. I go, because people do get fucked up on these things.
It's a good thing.
And let me tell you something. Sometimes they never come back, and they go on to other shit.
It's crazy.
Nah, that ain't me. Like I ain't addicted to shit like that.
Yeah.
I love skateboarding more than drugs. I don't give a fuck about drugs.
Right.
So after all the process of going through the pain, like, weeks passed. They took the catheter out. I was chilling, like no catheter. Hadn't started walking yet. Another week passed. Not really that much pain. I'm sitting there, and I started watching Cardiel's Epically Later, and how he went through what he went through, and how he was like told the doctor like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk out of this hospital."
Yeah.
He did months later.
Yeah.
But he fucking did.
Did it, yeah.
And that day after I watched it, I took my first steps without doctor's permission. I was like, fuck this, I gotta walk. And I remember filming it, and I sent it to Jake Phelps, and I was like, I'm fucking walking, old man.
Yeah.
And he was like, take it easy. He's like, take it easy, slow down.
Yeah.
But he kept up with me. He called me the day after, or like a week after. He's like, hey, you broke your patella? I was like, yeah, my kneecap. He goes, that's what I said, dumbass.
That's amazing.
I was like, I know, Jake. I was like, yes, I did. He goes, all right, stay off the pills, fucking heal up.
Yeah.
Keep me posted. Like, late.
Rad.
Big love. I was like, all right, cool. I was stoked. Like,
Sure.
call me a fucking dumbass, but
what's crazy when you get hurt, you feel like you get so distant from your almost the skate community almost.
for
It's
sure.
scary almost.
But, like-
so it's rad to he's reaching out to you.
yeah. And then like he reached out. Joey Trichet reached out.
Right.
Mark reached out. They sent me a bunch of goodies, like like healing foods and stuff like that. And I
Yeah.
was stoked. Like, I was like, damn, like the Gonzalez family was like caring for me in New York.
Sick.
Like
Wow.
send me some shit. And Joey was walking me through the process. And then the very first person that I called was Omar Salazar.
Rad.
Because I was there when he shattered his kneecap. But he shattered his into kibbles and bits.
Oh, wow.
Like I don't.
Damn.
He's skating and he's walking. Like that's a
miracle,
fucking
yeah.
fucking miracle.
Sure.
And I called him and I'm like, hey man, like what do I do? Where do I go from now?
Right.
And he's just like, you just got to heal and then pay attention in the physical therapy, take glucose to me, all this stuff. He put me on like the supplements.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So we got that going. And after I'd taken the first steps, I told my doctor I had walk already. And then she's like, okay, well, why don't you come in and maybe we'll take the stitches out and we'll try to get you going. Like, cause it seems like you want to walk already.
Okay.
I was like, okay. So we went in and took the wrap off. They cut the stitches out. They go, yeah, the scar is fine. Maybe you should walk with the cane if you can. And we'll put a knee brace on you. You can bend it to this much degrees.
Sure.
And then you're going to start working it out little by little. She goes, you're at 15 degrees. I want to see you at 50 degrees before you come back and see me.
How long after the surgery is this?
This is about, I'd say, a month already.
That quick, a month you were trying to walk and they put you in the knee brace and all that stuff.
About a month and a half.
What did they actually do in the surgery?
I was going to ask that. Yeah. What did they do?
They
Pins?
2 plates and 12 screws, and I heard this thing, bone tape. They put in across, like just to like dissolve into my bone. Oh. It's something new.
Bone.
I had a friend who did something similar where he had an ACL surgery, whatever, and then like after he was done, healed from that. He was like skating a flat bar, jumped off, landed like completely fine, and his knee just split in half, whatever. But they wired his shit together.
Oh shit! I think no wire. I don't think any wires for me. I think they just.
You said 12 screws?
12 screws. I still have them in there. I could to get them taken out now, but I don't feel.
Aren't you supposed to get them taken? Or maybe some you are and some you are.
It only if it hurts. If
exactly.
If you're in pain,
okay.
then take it.
Just because your ankle, right?
Yeah, I thought it was, dude. It's crazy you're saying about taking care of your eating well and everything.
Yeah.
I was eating like shit that we were talking about earlier, and my ankle was swelling up and crazy. I started taking care of myself. All that shit's gone.
Yeah.
And it's like, it makes sense.
It's all about what you eat.
It is.
If you treat your body like a temple, you're gonna feel like you're on top of the
Whatever
world.
you're putting into your body is what you're going to get out of it.
Yeah, like.
So you don't
There's
need to get
tequila in here.
You don't need the pins out though. So you're
No, yeah, it's not poking through the skin and it ain't fucking with me.
And how long ago? This was last year. This was 2019.
There's 19.
Filming
That's quick.
for the Vans video. In the middle of it, no less.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go in, then you heal up and you go finish your part. Did they extend the video for you to heal? Did they?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No?
I don't think they did.
Okay.
I think
It's the nature of the beast.
I think they might have extended it for all of us, you know.
Oh, sure.
Like
Okay.
I don't think it was for me. There wasn't really a set deadline.
No. Oh.
I know. I asked Matt B when I started skating. I was like, how many months do I have? He goes, you're like 5 months, 6 months.
That's quick.
He's just like, let's make it happen. We'll go wherever you want to go. We'll do whatever you want to do.
That's sick.
I was like, all right, I got some ideas. Let's fucking do this.
So probably 2.5, 3 months into it is when you did that, when you busted your kneecap.
Oh, no. Okay, so like we had the period to film the video was probably like 9 months.
Ah, okay.
And then like 10 months or some shit like that.
Sure.
And then like when I healed up from the injury, I had 6 months left. And so I was just like,
okay.
in my mind, I'm like, fuck, like.
That's quick.
I'm
And
not
plus,
even-
you're just getting off
Yeah.
of a fucking gnarly injury.
Well, I lied to everybody. I told everyone I started skating at 6 months. I started skating at 4.
Oh wow.
Like I just didn't want anybody to know I was skating because I didn't want anybody to expect anything from
Where are
me.
you
Yeah.
skating, though?
I was skating around town. Like I was
By
like,
yourself?
Yeah, like I was learning how to like ollie. Well, the first thing I did when I started skating,
I see what you're saying.
I went back to the park and did the backside air. And then after that, I didn't fucking skate the park after that.
But wait, no, I heard about this. You got on your board,
Yeah.
you skated to
The skate park.
the skate park, and you did a backside air on the same thing that you fucked your
Yep.
patella on.
the first thing you did?
That's the first thing you
the
did.
first thing I did on my board. I just wanted to go and fucking
insane.
fuck that trick. Like
I love that.
That is gnarly.
that was the first thing I had to do and get out of my head. And once I did that, like I didn't even
So
touch
you almost
my.
hit the reset button.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I do backside airs like almost every fucking day. Like, how does this happen? So when I got back on my board, I was like, oh, let's go do a fucking backside air today. Like, let's see if we're make or break.
Right,
Like,
right.
And I landed it
First try?
First try,
And you left.
and I fucking left. My friends were like, what the fuck? Where are you going? They're like, what? I was like, shh, don't fucking say anything. I wasn't here.
And this is 4 months after
This is
surgery,
4
pretty
months
much.
after surgery, and then like left my board at home. I had just started skating around town. I couldn't even ollie. That's what was fucking with me. I was like, I can't even ollie. I have
Like you scuba
no.
backside.
This is your back. This is your back leg or your
This is
front.
my back
Your
leg.
back leg. Your
Yeah.
ollie leg. Okay.
And so I can't ollie. I'm just riding around on my cruiser board doing slappies and stuff like that. Kind of running, and I'm riding my bike every night. And I'm trying to figure that shit out. And yeah, just I started skating at 4. Till people I started skating at like 6 or 7, and they're just like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Why not tell people you're skating?
I didn't
at
want
4?
I didn't want any expectations or anybody to expect anything from me at that time. I was just like, this is my own personal.
Just need to roll, yeah.
Yeah, this is my battle that I have to do.
It's a
and-
gnarly injury to overcome. You know,
Yeah.
busting a kneecap, it's not like twisting an ankle or whatever. It's serious.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
to,
just-
to get back on there and to go all do your backside air for first try. No,
It's not a common injury.
that's gnarly.
Yeah. I was just like morally pissed that it was that to take me out after everything that I had ever tried in my life. Like this fucking backside. Fucking.
But you actually, Raj is right. You don't really hear too many people breaking their kneecaps.
No.
You said Omar Salazar did. You did. Didn't
Joey Terche.
Ave, didn't he break his kneecap?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
No,
I don't know.
Oh, Tyson Peterson.
he broke his kneecap.
He broke his kneecap. Same leg. I got the phone call. We were on a Vans trip. I got the phone call from Mappy like, "Hey man, Tyson broke his kneecap." I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And he goes, "Yeah, dude, it's the same exact thing you did." He goes, "Can you call him?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." Like, what the fuck? I love Tyson. Like,
Yeah.
Heard you broke your kneecap.
yeah, like his mother had contacted me. She's like, "Hey, like, I'm pretty sure you heard Tyson broke his kneecap. What are the things that you did?" And I was like, honestly, strong mindset. Like Tyson is the type of person, you know, like he's not like feminine, but he is into his feelings. You know, he does care.
Yeah.
You know, every skater has their own mindset. You know, like you get into your head, you start to get sad, and you're like, fuck, like, you know, he's sensitive.
Yeah.
And in a good way too. Like it's not even a bad like this fool's sensitive. I ain't taking his ass with me. Like we're gonna get down. Hey Tyson, go home. Like nah, like you know he's a good type of sensitive. He's a strong dude.
Yeah.
So his mom calls me. I give her the whole rundown. He calls me. He's like, "Hey man, I broke my kneecap." I go, "I know. Like this is what you got to do." And then I'm like, FaceTime me whenever you want. Ask me whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
I'll go. Like I was living up north at the time when this happened.
Okay.
And so like I was like, let me know whatever you need. I'm here. I'll fucking drive down there and I'll hang out with you. I'll do your stretches with you. Let me know when you get into physical therapy. And his, you know, when somebody else is hurt, their injury is like that. When it's your injury, it's like
Takes forever.
it's
Yeah.
fucking lifetime.
Takes years. You feel like it's years. Yeah.
And so like when he was already in physical therapy, I was like, damn, that was quick. But I'm like, no, like months passed.
That was right.
And so like he would FaceTime me like, hey, like, does your kneecap hurt right here? And I'm like, it does. Like, why? I'm like, because it's sore. You know, your muscles are weak. You have no more muscle. You got to work it back. You got to come back strong. And he's just like, all right, cool. Like, I ain't going to be skating rails anytime soon. I was like, yeah, man. Like, I mean, I can't say the same. You know, I got to do what I got to do. Like, you know, like, I don't mind skating rails, but it's not my shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm hopping on an arm, you know, not a kinker. So... But fuck, you know, he came back strong too.
Yeah, man.
Filmed for the Baker 4.
So sick that you had
Baker 4. I'm like, Baker 4.
Baker 4.
Yeah.
But it's so sick that you had his back like that, bro.
No, yeah, always. Like, you know, I know what he went through. You know, it's a fucking...
It's like Kelly said before, sometimes you feel alone and distant from everybody, you know?
Yeah,
true.
I'm just like, fuck, man.
Yeah, it's always cool if you could relate to someone in their own way, you know?
And Omar Salazar was that person I related to. And he was
amazing.
just like, you know, Omar.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
That's what you gotta do, bro.
such a...
That's what you gotta do. Like, he's fucking...
He's amazing.
energy.
yeah.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Energy. Like,
24/7.
yeah. So it's
We
like,
got to get Omar on the show, bro. He'd be jumping up and down on this table.
his hair will be shining.
Yeah.
He's got gorgeous
He's
hair.
got
Oh,
great
yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Jealous of it. Now that I think about him, damn jealous of his hair. Never been jealous of somebody's hair before.
He's got good hair, man. Yeah. He's got good style.
Great style.
So the kneecap, 4 months,
Yes.
start skating. Don't tell anybody. 6 months, are you really skating now? Or when did you start to film for the Vans video again? When did you resume filming?
And were you wearing your knee brace while you were skating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
So you had a little bit of security there.
Yeah, I mean, I even wear it to this day. Just, you know, like boost the confidence, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you feel like you need to start weaning yourself off that?
you know, some days I'm like, fuck, should I skate without it? Like, do I really need it? But
What does a knee brace actually do? It protects your kneecap, or is it? It's not like a knee brace that we see that
No,
from
no,
from
no.
ACL surgeries.
no,
It's not like
I
that.
look like the Terminator under
Right.
these pants. Like, I look like a volleyball player.
I was gonna say volleyball, like the volleyball pad.
Neoprene, like,
yeah.
So
Like,
it's not a brace. It's a pad.
yeah. Like if my pants fell down, you're like, what are you doing? Like,
It's like
why-
a shin guard.
It's a knee gasket.
It's a shin guard for your
It's
knee.
just
It's a knee.
confidence.
Yeah.
Like I smacked my knee when I was in Mexico, and I was like, I didn't feel anything, but that's because I was wearing the pad. But like, it kind of freaked me out, and I was like, fuck.
But you're like, thank God I was wearing the pad.
Oh yeah, I was like, see, this is why I fucking wear this shit.
Yeah, so this is just a pad. It's
This
not a
is-
brace.
No,
change
yeah.
change the vocabulary on that.
Alright,
I think the brace sounds a little because when we hear brace,
Yeah,
we're
like,
thinking.
okay. I was wearing a knee pad that that volleyball players wear.
Yeah.
and I don't play volleyball.
What about an actual knee pad?
Over the pants.
Well, that's up to you.
I thought about it, and I
Yeah?
was like, maybe
Just one knee pad.
Okay, the volleyball knee pad is good. It
it's,
works.
It works, and
Yeah.
it does somewhat protect my knee, and that's all I want. It's nothing but protection, and protection is good.
We all need protection.
Yeah.
But it all like keeps it together though, right? Like everything. Like,
No, it's just a pad. It's just a pad.
Yeah, it's just a pad.
oh, okay.
Just one knee though.
Just one knee.
Yeah. This is your other knee.
You know
a little
what's
jealous?
You know what's crazy? I actually had a dream that I broke my other kneecap,
Oh,
and I can tell you exactly what I was wearing. I was wearing blue high tops. I was at Oceanside Skate Park, and I was doing an eggplant, and I fucking bail, and my legs are over onto the deck, and I hit, and then I flip over and I look, and I'm like, all I say is, motherfucker, I broke my other kneecap. And then I woke up.
How long?
So
This
you never guys go skate Oceanside ever?
That's why I didn't go to Rowan's. I don't give a fuck what I was wearing. I'm like, maybe I should stay away from that park.
no, but if you don't wear the same clothes, well,
I remember what I was wearing.
that's
I was wearing
crazy that you
khaki
remember
pants.
that dream was so vivid.
And it's crazy because I had a dream that I broke this kneecap before it happened. It just,
What?
But it wasn't like, it was just a quick dream. Like it happened. I woke up and I like touched my knees. I was like, all right, I'm fine. But then it ended up happening.
I had a similar thing as a kid. Whatever, like I had this like reoccurring dream for a year, and then finally I broke my wrist snowboarding. Went to the the ER, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They put me under, and they're like, take a deep breath, like with the gas, and that's how my dream starts.
Oh shit.
And it would just basically everyone that was in my dream was in that room that night. It was fucking crazy.
Fucking mind.
I know.
It's powerful, man.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to know these things.
I don't even remember my dreams.
Like really?
Yeah.
Even
the
the wet-
reoccurring dreams you'll
even
remember.
wet dreams?
dude, deja vu is some crazy shit, dude.
No, that's what like when
Yeah.
I broke my kneecap, I was like, this happened before.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to explain it to my friend. My friend was like, what?
yeah,
He-
you're like,
my- he's just
that's
like-
the craziest shit. Try to explain
he's,
it.
he's just like,
No, if you can
He's like,
see
what
it,
the
it might
fuck?
just happen. Yeah.
It's
he's like,
crazy.
what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you?
No, but that could fuck. When you're just saying like, oh, I dreamt it and everything. I mean, yeah, that's gnarly. But having it happen once, and then you dreamt it again, that could freak me out.
And I wrote this shit down.
In your dream journal.
I mean, I write
Dear
it.
diary.
It happened one time. like you never know. Like
Crazy.
I had to write that shit down. I think about it too. I'm like, fuck, man. Like,
You're just trying to avoid it now.
yeah,
Which
I'm
is
just
the worst because it prevents you from actually
Do
doing
you
shit.
not wear that color high tops anymore?
no, nope. Blue high tops is a fucking no.
What about when you broke your kneecap? When you broke your kneecap, did you retire that board and whatever your shoes, whatever you were
Damn
wearing?
straight. They're like, what do
Yeah.
you want to do with your board? I was like, light that shit on fire.
Like, I don't want that thing.
I was like, don't give it to anybody. It's cursed.
Isn't that crazy?
And-
Even
yeah.
if I sprain my ankle,
Nope.
shoes gone,
Yep.
board, I'm like, I got to change
Bed sheet
everything.
gone.
I got to change everything.
I don't need it. I don't need the pants. I don't need the shoes.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is that you went back and did the same trick.
But with
First
all new
thing.
shit.
That's crazy.
To be honest, there's no way I could escape that trick. That trick ain't going nowhere.
Right,
Like,
right,
That's
right.
just-
I
Set up
can't
there.
retire that shit. Like airing is a must in
Right,
tranny skating.
sure.
You know? So
Gotta
it's
get
just-
back. And it's a trick that took you out, man. So you got to go back and fucking
yeah,
show that.
I can't get down with it, so I might as well fucking do it.
You know?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Another compliment. I'm sorry, but
God damn it.
I know. I apologize in advance, but the Vans, I can't get over because the song and everything. Like, we talk about all the songs are so important, so important. And that song that you used in that video, I mean, it made your whole part. It actually gave the part feeling. Yeah. Like I watched that part and I can't relate to that skating. It's just fucking, you're going crazy. Yeah. But the song,
the milk's gonna spill.
It never does. It never does.
It's one of those cups that just have it like in the crease and inside.
You can never make me laugh that hard where the milk spills.
We'll see.
You might be able to make me laugh. Challenge for
But the song, like it just gave you gave your part so much feeling, and I'm just complimenting because it was such a fucking rad part. Like I could watch it all the time.
Thank you, Ryan Lovell. Like
he's the one.
He's the one.
Did
like,
he picked the song and everything?
We were on this beautiful beach in Rio. It was Matt B, Matt Bennett, Anthony Acosta, Ryan Lovell, Pedro Barros. I don't want to forget anybody else. I think it was Dan Stolling. Okay. For sure. And I think it was I have a bad memory. I'm sorry. But we were all sitting at the table and we watched our parts. And we watched mine, and I was like, fuck, like this song, I like the song, like I like songs like that. I like songs that like give you the chills down your spine, like it makes you feel powerful, and you're just like, fuck, man, I can feel it.
It makes you feel something.
Yeah, and when he was like, this is not even the entire part, like this is just a taste of what you'll probably see. And they told me, they're like, you'll have first part in the video. I was like, okay, cool. Like
first part's great.
I hit up Joe. I was like, hey, they said they're gonna give me first part. Is that fine? He goes, yeah. He goes, first part and last
part.
He goes, those are the ones you want to go for.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, cool. I was stoked.
Or best part.
But usually the best parts are first
and last.
Okay. Yeah, usually.
Not taking away from anybody in the middle.
No,
like I've been in the middle of it. I was second to last in Hot Chocolate Tour. You probably know that. You know that. You know that. You watch it.
Sometimes it just depends.
But it's just, that song, like actually seeing it on the big screen and these.
No, wait a minute. You didn't finish the story though. What? He said first part.
Yeah. They said first part. After we seen the video, we still had some things that we had to film. There was this one trick I wanted to go and film it because I think we had already gotten the last one. It was the egg to fakie on the dinosaur head.
Oh yeah.
That was the last one. And they were like, that's the banger. That's the fucking one. I go, no, like there's something I want to film. And it was the blunt slide on the bank. What is it? Alley blunt slide?
270 or something.
Out. Yeah. That was the one that I really wanted to do because I battled that trick for like an entire day. And this is right after the time that Oski Rosenberg did that fucking crazy
270 nose
blunt.
blunt.
That 270 nose blunt. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Like that was insane. I was like, maybe I can do something on that. So I battled that for a day. I didn't get it. It was like really cold. The concrete was slippery. I was tired. I had just gotten smoked from the contest because I smacked my face and I was all in pain. And so I was like, I want to go back and get it because it's something that we can fucking make it happen. Yeah. We can try. So we went back. It was TJ, Mappy, Acosta, Tony Trujillo, Andrew Allen.
Wow, it's a heavy crew.
Ryan, I think Ryan was with us. I'm not sure. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to leave anybody out, but it's just like it's a while ago. Your mind just goes blank.
Sure.
And a bunch of other people.
Yeah. The people were there.
And you know who you are.
Yeah. I was trying the trick, and it was a nice day, beautiful day, and I remember what I was wearing. I was just like, fuck, like, I really want to get this trick, and I don't want to walk away empty-handed,
Right.
Like, we came here for a reason, and we're going to fucking do it. That's the reason why we went to Sweden, to go to that bank and film that trick. And I was, like, ducking and dodging that the entire trip, and Acosta's like, stop being a little bitch and go do it already.
Why were you dodging it?
Because I fucking didn't want to, like, waste the entire trip and not do it, Like, I was like, fuck, man, I'm not ready to go and battle yet. He goes, this is why we're here. You want to do something about it, we go and do it. No matter what. We're going to go there and we're going to fucking handle it. And it was just like me and Acosta talking at night.
Right.
He's like, stop being a little bitch and let's just go do it tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. You guys, let's fucking do this shit. He's like, come on. Like, I'm like, all right, fuck it. We'll go tomorrow. So we make the trip out there, and there's the bank, and I'm coming at it like super mellow, you know, like
You've been there before.
Yeah. But the way to approach a trick that has defeated you before is to come at it in a humble way. You know,
Start slow.
I'm not going over there like, what's up, motherfucker?
Yeah,
I got me again.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Because I could easily get smoked or leave with nothing.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So I tried the trick, and I can honestly say it was about 13 tries.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, how
You'd
just-
battled it before, and then 13 tries, you just did it.
I was just like, fuck it. Like, once I started trying it, I was like, TJ was walking me. He's like, remember the motions, like how you were doing it, Ron. Like, you fucking got it. He was in the same position as he was before. Like, shirt was off. Like, he was all looking through the lens and everything. I'm like, all right, cool, let's do this. So then fucking landed it, and you just hear Tony Trujillo screaming at the other side of the skate park, you know, like.
Sick.
And then there's like, you know, we have Andrew Allen there, like, what the fuck? And Fanner had met up with us too.
Oh, wow.
sick.
Sick.
And that was crazy. Like, they're like, who do you want to come? And I'm like, yeah, Tony Trujillo and Andrew Allen. Like, you know, and whoever else wants to come along. And, you know, because Andrew Allen's, he's the fucking sickest too. And so is Tony Trujillo.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And they're like, they haven't been on a trip in a while since, you know, Andrew had left Anti-Hero and stuff. And even Tony was like, it's been a while, Andrew. He goes, you know, and Andrew's like, yeah, man, it fucking, fucking has, dude. Like, it's been a minute.
Dude,
It's
you
good
are
to-
so good at impressions.
You got good
It's crazy.
impressions. Yeah,
It's good to see you, Tony. Fuck yeah. So I was like, I was stoked to have them both there.
And that was the last trip of the video.
Yeah,
That was it.
That was the
It was a
last
wrap.
place. They're like, we're not going anywhere else. I was like, cool. All right.
Handle
Well,
business.
yeah. And then like I think after it was like the last day, they're like, is there anything else you want to film? And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Like, let's go to Felden Parkin, and that's the one with the oververt that
Yeah.
people fuck with all the time. I tried to backside nose grind it,
Okay.
and it started to rain. And I was listening to Queen on the Tony Trio's like little boombox or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Listening to Queen, just trying to get pumped, you know, and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying this trick.
We are the champions, maybe.
I'm just a poor boy.
I think I was listening to Radio Gaga.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Sick.
I was listening to the Live Aid.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. I was listening to
Damn.
that.
You just watched the movie too?
No. This, I mean, I liked Queen before the movie came out. Everybody's like, I love Queen. It's like, yeah, bitch, because the movie just came out.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I just.
That's what
Right.
Kelly told me this morning.
Yeah, I just watched it this morning.
Yeah, he said, I
no,
love
I'm
Queen.
kidding. I'm kidding.
oh shit, I was like, it's been about a year. No, I was kidding. But now I was listening to Radio Gaga, and it started to rain, and I was like, fuck it, right here. Like, I was all in.
Yeah.
I went for it, and I was trying to go in, and I clipped at the top, and I just got served. And we were catching a flight about 9 hours later.
Oh God.
And I was like, I fucked my wrist up. I smacked my face. Like, my shoulder was fucked up last day. I was like, dude, whatever, man. I came, I got what I came here. Like,
Sure.
you know, I got my shit.
Yeah.
Fuck this nose grind. I will come, like, now I have a reason to come back and fight for something else. And they were just like, fuck yeah. And then Mappy's like, fuck, bro, like, you fucked yourself up. Like, you good?
Yeah.
And then Andrew was like, he was just sitting there. He's like, fuck yeah, dude. It's sick. I played In the City by the Eagles too, and he was like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah. He was all stoked. I was like, oh my God, fuck this fucking dude. But yeah.
I thought you did it like a foot plant or something. Wasn't that in an over?
No, they made it seem like that, but no, I tried to nose grind it. And they're like, we need,
What
because
do you
I
mean
was,
they made it seem like that?
I wanted the slam in there. They're like, we can't just put the slam in there. We have to have a trick on the oververt.
So you had done the foot plant
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, before.
And you were trying to get the nose grind.
Yeah, and I just so happened to be like kind of wearing the same thing. a
I
little bit.
get you.
It made it seem like
Okay.
I came back like the next day or something, but it's.
I
nah,
see.
yeah.
Right.
You know, editors. They.
Yeah, no, they little movie magic.
Yeah.
Movie magic. It worked good though. I mean, like I said, your part was the song and everything is so fucking good, bro.
Was that one of the last things you filmed for that part?
Yeah, that was.
Who was that, by the way?
The Animals?
It was the Animals
Fire.
Ring of Fire cover. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was a cover.
So yeah, it was your last clip that you got. Song was great. Ryan Lovell killed it.
Yep. TJ.
Did you
Ryan
see your
Lovell,
part before it came
Stoling.
out?
No.
Such a good video, bro.
They were just like, we're gonna go to Jeff he didn't want it to premiere it. He only wanted to do it at the office and have a small gathering and stuff like that, which was cool. Like, I was stoked. We get there and they're like, yeah, you have to say something up on the stage.
Wow. In front of
all the fucking people that work there and just like anybody who came, like I invited. Corporate. I was like, oh, fuck. I mean, I'm with the flannel. I look like Jesus Christ. Like my hair's all long, my beard's long. Like I have no shirt under my flannel. I'm like, what am I gonna say?
He's burning
like,
sage on the up there.
Yeah. I'm like, I walk up there and we're standing up there and like Jeff says something that's so fucking powerful. I don't even want to mimic his voice because I don't want him to skin me alive. but
Jeff Rowley.
Yeah. I love how he corrects everybody.
Is that amazing?
Yeah.
Well, I would too if everyone was saying my name wrong.
Yeah, he's ready to take everybody out.
So he gives a speech.
He gives a speech and it's
and you're like, how am I going to follow
powerful.
this up?
I was like, so I get the mic and I was like, can everybody make noise or make noise for these guys up here? And then everyone just goes, like nothing. I was like, I don't know if you fucking heard me, but I said make some noise for everybody. These dudes up here.
Right.
They make noise, and I was just like, this was dedicated to Jake. This is all about skateboarding.
Yeah.
This is what we do, and I can't thank everybody here. Like, thank you guys enough.
Yeah.
Like I was just so fucking nervous, and I was like, let's watch this video, and then Pedro said something. I hadn't even seen it yet.
Yeah.
And I was like. Part could have been horrible. And it's like the speech was horrible. They're like, well, let's get this cholo off the stage, please, and we'll start the part. And
Somebody
then,
put out the sage.
Yeah. So the video starts. It's Jeff's fucking Wally board slide, the one he gets hurt on.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
that
man.
scream that he did was horrible. I've never heard anybody scream like that from a slam.
Yeah.
And then it starts from his part, and I was like, wait.
I thought I was getting first.
Yeah,
part.
I thought I was getting first part. I was like, that fucking lied to me.
Jeff.
I was like, damn, they lied to me, guys. I was like, that sucks. And then Pedro's part came up. I was like, these motherfuckers. At the end of Pedro's part, I look at Matt B and he's just like, he's just stoked.
Right.
And then my part comes up last. Man. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I couldn't believe it. It was too good to be true.
Too good to be, man.
And then the song came on, video played, and I was just like I was happy about what I put out, like.
Should be, bro. It's incredible.
Everything. Another compliment. Thank you.
Of course. They're not over yet.
Oh, fuck.
Well deserved, man.
Dude, seriously, dude. And what great company. Listen, what great company to be in, too. Jeff Rowley.
Yeah. No,
Pedro.
Pedro borrows the fucking Pitbull borrows.
Good God.
Hey, Chris bullshits a lot, but I could tell he's being serious right now.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
I can really tell that, to be honest.
These see that? I just started talking like someone else. But just Jeff gave us the whole rundown. He goes, I'm giving you guys a shot. Show everybody what you got. Don't fail.
Don't fail.
I was like, in my eyes, there's you can fail horribly or crash and burn, or you can fucking succeed and come out flying bullets behind you or whatever the fuck. And I was super stoked on everybody.
It's amazing.
That's rad.
Just the vibe, and it was really raw, man. And Jeff, anything he fucking says is motivating.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna get some coffee, man. Do you want to come with me? Fuck yes, let's go.
You're like, coffee?
Yeah.
Oh my
What
God.
guy?
I would love coffee.
Yeah.
Never had it.
You should do a podcast of you just talking like everybody to each other.
Oh my God. No, this is for you guys. You're special.
And you've had your colorways on Vans out. This was before the video or during the same time?
Before the video.
Before the video.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this thing right here.
Those little shoes back there.
Hey, and by the way, it's not tie-dyed. I wanted it to go. I went base. My wife at the time, she's Native American. The Northern Lights. I try to get spiritual with it.
Interesting.
And I was doing it for her and myself because I am Native American, and I wanted them to put symbols like that, like Native American symbols on the tongue. One of them would be health and balance, and the other one would be beginning of peace. You want health and balance in skateboarding. You want peace at mind whenever you're going to battle a trick.
Sure.
But we didn't want to get sued by Native Americans that withhold those symbols, and they are. They are
sacred
owned.
symbols.
Sacred, yeah.
Yeah.
And so we went with We still did the Northern Lights, which turned out to be
tie-dye-ish.
but it's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we did the old-fashioned Old English RS, Ronnie Sandoval, but not Ronald Sandoval.
Oh, Ronald. I like Ronald.
And then the Ollie cap.
Great looking shoes, bro. I'm
Those
bummed.
are
I
great.
never owned a
It's
pair.
a classic.
Bro, I'd love to skate in those.
There's also the slip-on too, but
slip-ons.
Oh wow.
Same shit. Northern Lights, tie-dye.
Yeah.
What shoe are you wearing right now?
I'm just wearing the old schools. Like this is what I was wearing when I got flowed a long time ago. you know?
Seriously, I love the old schools.
Before the pros, this like, these are.
Let me see those. Which ones are those? Yeah, the old. Was it the old schools? What a guy was doing the line at the school?
Wait, I just watched that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I just watched it. I think he has these on.
I think it was the old schools.
And the laces are kind of flapping.
Yeah,
I don't know,
dude.
Yeah.
Which line?
We used to be called the 36s.
The line at where Shane O'Neill does his last trick, tray flip,
Oh, at 7th
Seventh
Street.
7th Street.
He does
The
the,
long
tail slide
one?
on the fence.
On the
right?
tail
Oh,
slide
yeah,
on the
that's
fence.
right. The
Yeah.
heel flip in the middle.
Yep.
Yep.
It goes under the
Yeah.
volleyball net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tail slide is gnarly.
Ooh.
Like that fence is no
Guy
joke.
Morano's gnarly.
Yeah.
No joke.
Did you ever skate there when you were a kid?
Yep. We've skated there a couple times. Got chased out there a couple times. We broke some things there a couple times.
Wow.
I think kids they just want to break stuff.
Yeah.
Like things are just fun to,
Yeah.
I miss those days, man. Because back then you would see guys skating Vans, old schools. You'd see them skating Converse, 1 stars. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just-
was it the 1 stars, Raj, or the?
Yeah, he was skating the 1
1
stars.
stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure I got that right.
You would
but,
see him skating cheap. You would see him.
He would skate all kind like,
he
but
had a
a
full
lot of
scholarship.
the dudes would.
They like straight up
Because no one had
basketball
fucking shoe
shoes.
sponsors.
Right.
No,
Oh, yeah,
people
that's right.
did, but like
No, I've skated Kenter with Guy Mariano doing those lines at Kenter on the big banks.
oh,
Wearing fucking Nike.
those basketball shoes, right? Cortez?
No.
Has anyone skate the Cortezes?
I don't know, but that would be hard.
Wow, that's an ankle breaker.
Yeah, those are like what the first running shoe or something like that, or some type of
crazy,
prototype that they try
yeah.
to run out like. I mean, fuck, it is very
Guy's
great
first
in the.
legit sponsor was shoe sponsor was probably Converse.
Legit?
Well, they would get
Like a
boxes.
legit shoe sponsor, it was probably Converse. Because he left and did action after that.
God, I'm trying to remember what guy's shoe he's wearing. Fucking Nike. Some type of running shoe. Everybody was wearing them back then. It was like a really popular
Yeah, it was
Nike
like
shoe.
I
It
was
wasn't Air Max, but it was like
Oh God, it's on the tip of my tongue, Raj. Fuck. I'll remember it and I'll blurt it out
Yeah.
sometime during the show.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
How did you initially get on Vans from Lakai?
It honestly, we never even talked about it. I did the Vans Park series with that Italian man over there.
Joe?
Yeah. And so we were flying. Dickies was paying our way, flying us to every stop, and we never talked about it. I just got to know them as friends at first. I got to know Griffin. Jamie.
Yep.
I think I had met Matt B. at the time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not. Yeah, and then I just built friendships with all of them. While all the dudes were going out partying, I would want to hang out with the older guys.
Yeah.
I want to get on. I want to hang out with them, go to dinners with them.
Yeah.
I feel like not shitting on any of the skateboarders, but I feel like I not that I don't have anything in common with them. I just feel like I would have more to say to these dinners with all the older guys.
Sure.
More to say than I would do. Like, yeah, I fucking bang this girl, or whatever. Like, I don't want to talk about that shit. Like, I want to hear about their stories.
Right.
Their war stories.
Hey, you probably grew up watching these dudes, you know? So
and what they've been through. That's why I'm here. I want to hear about the stories. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not here to talk about how much blow someone did, or I don't know, partying. Nothing against anyone that does. I mean, drugs are bad, but
I know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
You wanted to be with the older dudes.
I grew up hanging around with older people.
Yeah.
Always. I was going to I was going to my brother's high school parties when I was in fucking middle school.
Yeah.
I went to a high school party with my middle school shirt on and I got kicked out.
That's amazing.
And then I flipped it inside out and I got brought right back in.
oh,
Yeah.
wow.
They're like, you just flipped your shirt back. And I was like,
Smart.
so what, man? I want to drink. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck it. Like, let them in.
Air Max.
Yeah.
Nike
Yeah.
Air Max.
Shit.
That's the shoes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's why, didn't you say that?
I said Air
You
Max.
said Air Max.
Did you say Air Max?
But they weren't Air Maxes though.
What were they?
They were like a trainer.
It's eating me away. It really is.
Text them real quick.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna try to take
Hey, dude, what shoes were you wearing in Mouse?
Remember Kenter school? You were wearing maybe they were Air Max, Raj. It was a Nike shoe. It had the rings that went all the way around.
Yeah.
The
Guys
shoe.
gonna be like, "Are you on the 9 Club right now? You're texting me about this shit."
I know. Fuck you. Who's on the 9 Club right now? This guy.
Now you're making me think. But was it the one where he does like the back nose grind at the end of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were like some random basketball shoes. But I don't.
No, they weren't
weren't
basketball
basketball
shoes.
Oh,
They
they
were
were
some
runners?
runners. Yeah,
They
they had
were-
lines going around them. I had a pair.
He's gonna watch this, or he might not, or he might, but he's just like, he's gonna just name the shoes, and we're all gonna be struggling. Like, I don't know what they are. I can't help you guys out. So that's all.
What were we talking about before I sadly interrupted you?
Air Max.
Maybe you were Air
How you got
Maybe were
on?
Air
Oh,
Max.
you were going to dinner with the older dudes.
Ah, yes, Vans.
Wait, let me ask you something too. Do you drink at all anymore, or do you just not drink at all?
I drink.
A little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a. I occasionally drink. You know, like we were just in Mexico on this crooked trip. I bought a bottle of tequila.
Nice.
We all finished it. And I wrestled Eddie. He ripped my shirt off, and we started the fucking mosh pit in the room. And yeah, you know, like this is the crooked. You know, like I was my first time going on a trip with Eddie and Simon.
Oh, yeah.
And so I want to get to know them, you know, like I want to feel them out, like what
Yeah,
they're
wrestle.
all
You
about.
wanna
Yeah.
I want to see if they're fucking tough.
What better
And,
way?
Yeah. And I didn't wrestle Simon, but definitely wrestled Eddie, and it was it was funny. Like we were wrestling, he ripped my shirt off, and like I had him pinned down, and like okay, I had him by the neck, but it was all fun and games, you know. And I was like, little guy, like I was like, nice try. Because he couldn't get me down, but not saying he's not strong. He's very strong.
Okay.
But he's strong.
No, are you really going at it? Are you really wrestling? Is it like play? Is it
like
play?
drunk
Yes,
His jaw was swollen. After we were wrestling, you know, like
yeah.
it just
So you're
it
going at
happens.
it,
You know, his tequila was taking over,
yeah.
and like the TM Bram was just like, dude, like just don't get a bottle, dude. Like, I was like, but I kind of like, he told me not to get a bottle, and I was like kind of pissed. I'm like, he was like, he said like, oh, you don't know what it's like to have a full bottle of tequila. I was like, dude, I didn't take it as offense, but I'm like, you know, where I come from, I have drinking a lot of alcohol, like as a young boy,
Right.
and as a young man, and as a man right now. You know, like I know what it's like to fucking take on a bottle of tequila, like
Sure.
slapping the fucking wine bag or whatever the fuck, like you know.
Slapping the wine bag.
I'll tell you what. Oh, you guys, okay? Do you know the box wine?
Yeah, the
There's
box
a bag
wine.
of wine.
Yeah.
Whenever
Box of wine.
we'd call this a blackout city. Like whenever my friends would have like a get together, this was occasionally. I'd bring 2 bottles of Patron, a 30-pack of Modelo's, and I'd bring a fucking wine bag. We'd take the wine bag out of the box.
Yep.
We'd go up to anybody in the party like, hey, slap this shit and take a fucking rip. They'd slap the bag and then they'd open it up and start chugging it.
Oh, okay.
And by the end of the night, everyone was blacked out.
Right.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time. You know, like,
Well,
"Oh,
it's
I
cheap
fucking love
wine
you,
too.
dude." Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
But it's
tequila
like
and
tequila,
beer.
Modelo,
Yeah.
and fucking box wine. Like,
It's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm slapping that bag.
it's like shit. After that
You
bottle
ain't
of
slapping
Patron,
shit.
Yeah.
we're coming back, and I'm bringing the bag for sure.
Listen, I'd slap the bag. I'd give it a taste, Rush.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he's not
I'd be
into-
fine,
he's
though,
not-
because I'll be
he's
only
not
be-
into tequila or fucking Modelo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a slap. Take
Yeah.
a slap. and
No, but
get-
that's
take a
when
sip
you
of
got
wine.
hurt though, you steered away from
Yeah,
all that.
no,
Yeah,
That's smart.
I still haven't smoked weed. It's been like a year and a half. Almost
It's good.
a year and a half. I haven't smoked cigarettes or weed.
Gummies.
Fuck, I kind of got like spiked in Ecuador. It was an accident though. Like I ate all these big ass octagons, and there were John Alden's, and he smuggled them into Ecuador, and he's like, "Hey, who ate all my octagons?" I ate about like fucking 8 of these things. I was like, "I did." He goes, "Oh fuck, dude, those are weed candies." And I was like,
Oh.
dude, I've never eaten edibles in my life.
No.
I was like, are you serious? And he's just like, yeah, man, fuck. Like,
You just pass out.
but no, he's like, no, dude, you're all good. I was like, he's like, it's mellow. I was like, anything mellow to this fucking man is like dynamite to me. Like, I'm going to lose my mind. So I fucking eat 8 of these things. Like, I'm cool up until we leave the room. So we leave the room. I'm fucking walking out. We're in the hallway. Halfway through the fucking hallway, slow motion. Just, I was like, holy
no.
shit.
go back to the room.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. I was like looking at Grant. He's like, you all right, Rombo? And I'm like, dude, I was like, I'm fucking gone right now. I was like,
Ronbo.
that is a nickname that I got.
Hey, I like that. That's Ronbo.
But then he's like, I was like, dude, I'm fucked up. And he's like, no, bro, you're all good. You're all good. And I was like, dude.
I need fresh air.
I was like, I'm not all good. No, we're in fucking Ecuador. I don't want to go for a walk. I might get lost.
Yeah.
I don't know how to speak Spanish either. So I'm like, I'm bucked.
You
And
can't speak Spanish?
No, I can't speak Spanish. My parents are like fluent in Spanish, but they all of a sudden they just like, we're having kids.
Yeah.
Fuck Spanish. We're not teaching these guys Spanish. My mom was like, I didn't know you would travel the world. I was like, Mom, in Wilmington, a town over, they speak Spanish.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to know this shit.
Right,
And she's
right.
just like, it's over, Ronnie. You want to learn Spanish? Why don't you learn it then? I was like, oh, okay. I love you too, Mom.
Sure.
And so back to the story, like I'm in the room, Grant's passed out, John's passed out. I'm laying on my bed. I'm watching skate videos. Okay, so I'm laying down on my back.
This is on 6 or 8.
Eight
Eight
edibles, octagons.
I don't know
What's
an
an octagon?
Yeah,
They're
what is
just
this?
gummies. They're just huge. And
They're huge.
they were candy. I was
Like
like,
5 milligrams or 10 milligrams.
fuck, I think they were like more I don't know. I would say 80 milligrams.
No, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I
Oh,
think,
altogether, maybe?
I don't know. I could be wrong, but I heard
Okay.
I heard 80. So I'm laying there. I'm watching skate videos.
So they're probably 10 milligrams each, and you probably had.
I think you're still
I'll
say
stoned if it
8
was 80. Jesus.
I don't know. Well, dude,
it's
John-
a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
John could take a lot.
Okay.
Like-
okay. I'm not doubting it. 80
Hey, whatever. It was
makes
10.
the story better.
It was milligrams. How about that? So I'm watching my phone, and I'm so stoned. I'm like this. I'm like trying to follow my phone wherever it's going, and I'm like, I can't watch anything. I was like,
Oh my God.
where are you going? I was so high. I was like, what are you doing? No.
It's like when you're playing a car video
Don't
game
do
and
that.
you're
Yeah.
trying to like
Control
move the
the car.
controller. Yeah, you're
And
like
I was like, fuck it, I ain't watching skate videos anymore. So I'm laying in my bed, and I'm like, I gotta throw up. So I get up, and I throw up all over the floor. I
couldn't make it to the bathroom.
No.
Oh.
But I was just like,
It's
I was like
emergency.
freaking out. I was like thinking I'm gonna die, all this other shit. So
It's the worst.
I'm freaking out. So I get up and I throw up on the floor. I make it to the bathroom. After that, I leave it there. Then I start throwing up some more. I close the door because I'm embarrassed. And I don't want, Grant Taylor's, he's laying next to you. It's like you don't want to be like I
you're
can't
just-
hang.
You're just puking next to him?
No, I'm puking in the bathroom, but that's how small the room
Oh,
was.
okay.
And then like I take a shower. I'm in the shower just thinking about life, how stoned I am, and fucking throwing up, and just like next time I should probably ask before I eat some fucking candy in this group. How about that?
Well, the fucked up thing is nowadays it's so hard to know.
Yes.
They're bringing brownies or edibles to a party, this and that. Like,
But-
I always ask people.
Yeah.
We got Papa John's earlier, asked the delivery
There's been,
driver
like,
if there's
multiple
weed in
parties now, and
it.
there's like a whole
Yeah.
buffet of weed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, yeah, like that
make
shit
sure.
happens a
Now.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, even
And
Papa John's. I got to be like, yo,
What's up? You fucking
are these pepperonis?
The
fucking,
Bob Marley
How many
extra
milligrams these pepperonis?
yeah, the Bob Marley extra crispy or what?
Is this 80 milligram for a pepperoni?
Oh my god,
Dude, that would be fucked up.
Yeah.
fuck it, 80 milligrams.
But
But
past Papa.
I'm gonna call you guys. I'm gonna have John clarify.
Yeah,
this.
I want to know the
We'll
milligrams.
find out the milligrams,
Yeah,
but,
even and we'll have Guy call in and for his shoes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I see where Air Max is though. I really do.
It's weird because I remember. I
I remember that shoe.
I just don't remember them being Air Maxes.
I'm gonna look it up
It was
right
in
now.
that family though.
They were white
Wait.
ones, right?
They were
What,
like
what year was this?
They're like a trainer shoe.
95, 96.
I was born in '96. Count me out of this conversation.
Yeah, they were Air Maxes.
Which ones?
Fuck.
Air Max 97.
They weren't those.
They weren't 97s.
What?
I don't think they were Air Max.
Sorry, we've just derailed your whole interview, Ronnie.
Damn, even the OGs don't even know.
I always just saw that and I was like, I don't know what those are, but those are sick.
I remember my friend Matt had a pair.
Yeah, but Tim said that they were just there one day. He just did that.
Yeah.
Tim Dowling just filmed this.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, you were there too?
Yeah, Sam Bearwald was there. The dude, he was sitting on the bank with his hand, like, he's like...
Yeah, that was Sam.
That was Sam. Sam Bearwald.
So, Ronnie, what else is going on, dude?
Just Air Maxes, and then like bank, you're sitting on it, and Guy Mariano.
Right now, the YouTube comments are just going nuts right now. They're this. Ah!
Yeah. They're just like
all the fucking sneakerheads just losing their shit.
they're like, what the fuck? You guys don't know?
Yeah.
But
We're pitiful.
But you know what he did skate in that part was half caps.
oh shit,
That's what I'm saying, with a lot of shoes.
Yeah. So, what's your shoe of choice?
slip-ons and this mid-school high top, mid-school top.
And
It's like an old Alva shoe.
but they're all vulcanized for the most part, right?
Yeah. They're
Skate a
all.
Rowan shoe.
I have. That's good. I
That
like it.
shoe is super good, actually.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it looks
They
sick.
did a great job. Did you guys?
It's got like a half cap toe.
I know. Fuck, that was so sick.
Yeah.
He was like explaining his shoe, but I didn't pick up on it until I actually seen it, and I'm like, and I skated it, and I was like, fuck, man, like, these are some badass shoes that are gonna fucking sell.
I'm really behind in the conversation. I wasn't paying attention. I texted Daniel Castillo because he would know.
Oh shit, yeah, he might know.
Why are you taking my phone?
Just want to look at the fucking shoes.
You don't take someone else's phone.
I know.
Yeah,
you
it's
just
like
picked my phone up without even asking. Fucking rush.
He's high on gummies right now, so it's all good.
Just took 80 milligrams. Fucking
80 milligrams right now.
Picking up a phone.
Hey,
He's looking
you
at-
have definitely done that before.
He's
on
looking at the
show.
photo like this.
Fuck it, dude. Hey,
Where's he going right now?
I'm just gonna go now.
Where's he going?
Later, guys.
Daniel Castillo will know, though. He is the man. Daniel Castillo. Listen,
Yes.
before GPS and when it was just maps and your Thomas guides,
Yeah.
he was my GPS. We'd go around the city, be like, oh, right here, left here, no, over here. Go
Well,
down, take the
he's the
605
shit.
freeway. I hope he's not sleeping.
He probably is.
What were we talking about, Theo?
I was in the bathroom throwing up, taking a shower.
But you were talking about your shoes, or we were just talking about
Rowan
shoes.
shoes.
Rowan shoes.
We're at two different conversations going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Damn.
fun.
Okay, good.
No, we need multitasking.
Yeah.
We're talking about this and
Did
we're
you-
talking about that, and then we talk about money.
It all ties together.
Do you ever see the Mike Carroll Vans shoes that came out a long time ago?
You know, it's crazy. When I quit Lakai, I sent that to him, and I said, like, because when I, damn it, should we get into that?
Sure.
I mean, it's up to you guys. You want me to speed up to Ecuador when I was high or no?
I thought you were done with that. No? You were looking at your phone
Okay,
and you
No,
thought,
the
was-
airbag
I was okay.
coming back.
I was high for like 3 days. All right, we're good.
3 days.
3 days. I swear.
Holy.
All right.
In Ecuador, no less.
In Ecuador.
Quito.
Quito, Ecuador. And and Evan Smith spiked a water bottle and everybody drank acid water. Okay, so onto the
So did you get high on that?
No, I
too?
did not.
I can't trust anybody.
Pat Lana did, and he was flipping out.
Why would you do that?
Well, there was grip tape on the water bottle, and I guess he like mentioned it, like, hey, there's acid tablets in this water. And I think Pat just didn't know, and he fucking chugged that thing, and they were fixing the bowls in the bottom of like the dish, and then you can see Pat just like, he was just looking at the bowl, and then he starts touching his chest. Then he just starts like touching his arms and shit.
feeling
Isn't that weird?
And then he like gets up to the top and he goes, "Whoa, that fucking cloud is coming in hot." And we were just like, and then everyone just starts laughing like, this dude is tripping out right now. He's like, I haven't done acid since I was fucking high school.
Wow.
But he was just like staring at the cloud because it was a rain cloud and it was all dark. And he's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, it was a,
Meanwhile, Evan's completely normal.
yeah.
I know.
Evan's just doing fucking frontside nose grinds to fakey, like, oh my God, yeah. Like, having such a great time.
Do an impression right now and we'll guess who it is.
Fuck. That's hard.
Okay.
To Chris.
Back to the.
No,
I know,
no.
that's what I'm scared
Okay.
of. Is
No,
we're gonna
don't-
leave here and he's just gonna be
Alright.
like
You guys ready?
making fun of us. Go ahead.
Well, we are back. That's like
pretty good.
That's the only one I got.
Everybody always says like, "Oh, bro," and this
Listen,
and that.
bro.
Yeah, listen, bro.
Listen,
No,
bro.
no.
No.
Also, too.
It can't be on point though. It has to be like whether it's in the story.
The
or
problem,
not.
the problem with the
there has to be context in the
yeah. And the problem with imitations is that they have to have a certain like
No, yeah.
I don't know what the word is, but a certain cadence of their voice.
I
What about
couldn't-
Joe?
Like a normal-
I could not do Joe for the life of me.
But he's kind of got a
What,
normal
like,
voice.
I fucking hate everything. What?
That was pretty good.
That was
Pretty on
pretty
point.
good, actually.
Fuck you. You're not getting on Dickies. Like
Pretty good.
That's pretty,
It's pretty good.
that's pretty fucking.
But it's like Kelly. You could extend the imitation. You know, like
I don't even want to see him do.
dude, what was it like when you like were partying? When you were like partying, like was it crazy?
Holy shit. Oh my god.
You probably laughed too hard.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
There's certain, and Raj, you know.
I'll come back.
Oh, do Raj too.
No, I want to see one of you guys do Raj.
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's just quiet.
So when you got on Dickies, was it good? But those are like extend. You know, you always extend their. You know, you extend it, right?
That question. When you got on Dickies, wasn't good.
Dude, that fucking milk is gonna spill over there.
It hasn't yet. If it does, it'll be a
That
first.
was close. That was close.
Listen, we're losing control of this, but I love it.
Dude,
It's so good.
this is what it's all
I love
about,
it.
man.
I love it,
Fuck.
bro. Can you come back next week?
I'm fucking
Seriously.
down, dude.
What are you doing Sunday?
I don't know. Kelly's crying though. He's crying.
Milk.
He's crying. He has to pull over. Look
Look
at
at
him.
his fucking.
Oh my
Cheers.
God, our audio listeners,
Oh,
bro. You
fucking
gotta
dude.
like tune in.
He's fucking drinking
Yeah,
the
it's a
milk.
Drake.
You gotta
That's a
see
little
this.
soy.
Yeah, that milk is good.
Sour milk.
Fucking. All right, what's going on?
You all right?
Are you pressing the button?
Are you
You're not
okay?
Are you supposed to press the
I
button?
think it's acid tab in there or something.
Yeah,
It feels
fuck,
good.
man.
Yeah.
The fucking cloud's coming in hot, dude.
Oh.
God damn it.
Chris can do that sometimes. Make me laugh.
Where do we leave? Where do we leave?
Evans-
No, but the Evan.
Yeah, Evans
no, but we're
being-
out of Ecuador now.
Yeah, let's
Where
get the-
where were
let's-
we?
get
What
the
were we
fuck
just
out of
talking
Ecuador.
about?
Oh, we're fuck.
God, this is my job. I'm so sorry, bro. I've totally. I don't know what's
Fuck,
going on anymore.
I don't know. Well, what the fuck were we talking
Oh,
about?
you're talking about, you say like, Lakai and the
Oh
Vans.
yeah, okay.
Partying.
My Carol. Vans.
Partying. Just they're filming the Lakai video.
Fully flared?
No,
What was the other
The
one?
flare.
The flare.
Oh,
Ja-
the flare.
John Ciano had the not shitting on anybody else. John Ciano had the best part.
Okay. Yeah.
There was like just talk about like it's gonna be online. It's gonna we're gonna premiere it. We're not gonna premiere it. Fuck. There's no video. There is a video. We're making it longer. When we first started, there was promise from certain people like, hey, you're gonna be able to bring your family. You're gonna be able to you're gonna be proud of this video part. But then there were so many things being spitballed across the table. It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I get it. This job can be very hard, but it's also hard on the skateboarders. But I told my family about this.
Sure.
My first premiere video, my mom was tripping. She was like, "What? Like a premiere? Like a theater?
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay, mijo?" Yeah, mom, fine. Just so. When after the Vans Park series, I made friendships with everybody there.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't talk once about it. Not until I was a free agent. So when I quit, to some people, I guess I quit in a disrespectful way.
Oh.
Might have before the video came out, to certain people, there's someone that does not still like me that's in the company still, but it's all good. But
Okay.
Rick Howard was super understanding. He was rad. He was so fucking rad. He was like, I understand. I know where you're coming from. I just want what's best for you. It's okay.
Yeah.
I talked to Mike, and Mike Carroll said nothing.
Yeah.
He was just kind of mad at me. So I came at him in a different way. I'm like, hey, out of everybody else that's mad at me right now, you should be the one that's most understanding because you're a skateboarder. And I hope you didn't forget that.
Yeah.
You should know where I'm coming from. You should know how hard this is for me to leave a company that has done so much for me. And I'm leaving before this video. Out of everybody, you should know how I feel right now at this moment. And I have nothing but mad respect for you, man. Thank you for everything. And I just hope everything's all right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he didn't say anything after that. And then there was the diamond contest. So I seen him there, and I don't know if he had been drinking or not, but he was talking to me, and he's like, hey man, what you said hit me right in the heart. I'm sorry, and I just want the best for you. I'm like, cool, man. I was stoked.
Yeah. It's amazing.
And I was somewhat heartbroken. I was like, fuck, man, like, you know, one of my favorite skaters is like kind of bummed on me because I'm, you know, leaving a company that they
created.
they created. So it's like,
well, he had done it before himself. He had left DC to do his own thing.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like I was like, out of everyone, you should understand.
Right.
But there's, you know,
I mean, I hate to bring this up. Well, not even really. It's hate, but like, you know, they had fully flared, and like they had a whole team, and the whole team is kind of not there anymore.
Right.
No, but that was some of the reasons why, though.
Yeah,
The videos.
It's probably like something that hits him super hard. Is seeing something like that.
Everybody was.
And at the time, you know, you got the Nikes coming in, you got the Adidas coming in.
Yeah,
it's like it's tough, you know.
yeah,
it's
it's a
like
battle,
their skater-owned brand,
Yeah.
you know. And unfortunately, there's other bigger dogs coming in that are, you know, paying
And this is like
people a lot of money.
This is something that like him as a skateboarder. This is what he lives and breathes. Like Nike and Adidas, that's great what they're doing for skateboarding. It's amazing. But if they lost skateboarding, they're great.
Yeah.
They're all good. But if skateboarders lose what we, you know, like, then we're fucked.
done,
yeah. So like, of course he's gonna be that way, rightfully so. But it's hard sometimes, you know.
And I was just like, I was a teenager, you know, like,
Sure.
and just for a certain someone that like, that still doesn't like me, but when I see him, it's like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Well, it's rather that he told you that, you know.
But it's I understand, but let it go, man. You know, wow, I'm down to be your friend. Like, whatever.
So it was just kind of the ups and downs of that video that made you want to like.
There was
just
promises that
Yeah.
were fading away, and I didn't see happening. You know, and I was seeing.
It's tough. I'm just looking at it also as like, man, there's just so many. The landscape of videos is changing constantly, and at that time too, the flare, like, people are confused what to do.
There's a lot of dangled carrots going on too during those times.
Yeah, sure, but it's like, do we put it out? I mean, I could see like everybody's kind of like
No, but
they
it's
don't
like
know what to do.
There's a lot of false promises to these guys that are putting their lives on the line to make this video part happen, and then things just don't kind of like line up, and they're like, or
Yeah,
don't
but I
fall
think
into
that's
place.
with every company, though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just kind of like
It's
this
tough
is
running
kind of
a-
the lay of the land.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes companies go through change, and it's hard to make promises, even though you want to.
Totally.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Don't make promises.
I mean, what are you
but you
supposed
wanna-
to do? Yeah, it's hard to be like, hey, I don't know. We'll figure it out
It's
sometime.
just about being
Hey,
honest. So.
wear the shoes, and you know, we'll see how it goes at the end of the day. We'll figure this shit out. How about this?
It's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah,
It's tough. It's
yeah.
super tough.
Yeah, the landscape is changing.
Especially if you're going from up here and having to come back down. You know, because at one point, like fully flared, or I hate referring just to Lakai like this, but at one point they'd be like, yeah, whatever, just do whatever you guys want, and we're all good. And now it's like, okay, you have to come down and, you know, kind of
Relook at it.
relook
Stability,
at it.
you know?
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
So after I left, like, you know, I got offers from different people, but I had already been set in stone with Vans.
Sick.
You know, like, and thank you for everyone else that had came at me. Like, I appreciate it. Like, I'm not really worth anything, but you know, I'm stoked. And when Vans was down to hook me up, like, you know, I was grateful. Like, super emotional. Like, for somebody like me, like, you know, just like coming from small town, someone with big dreams, and who could possibly make those dreams come true. And as Vans, like, you know, putting you in a position where you can make those dreams come true, it's kind of like that star you don't want to let go, you know? So
Totally.
like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's a crazy feeling.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's a perfect fit.
Oh my God.
Some kid was like, what the fuck? I thought you already rode for Vans. I was like, this whole time? He goes, yeah, I thought you were wearing Vans near Lakai at. I was like, you were fucking high.
Wow.
I was like,
Sure.
you were high, kid. But I didn't want to
But
say
those
that.
those Owens represent
Yeah,
kind of
slip-ons,
slip-ons.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they
They look
were
like
they were
Vans.
good ass shoes. Like,
Right.
the Owens were good.
Man, you're in a good place, bro. Crooked, Vans. What was it like when they turned you pro?
It was like, I think I said like, you ever see that video of that kid that just gets home from the dentist? He's like, is this
Yeah.
real life?
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
That's what it was.
That's how I felt. And I was like, what the you know, like we
You're
were
at
at
the archery place,
We
like,
were
what
at an
the hell?
archery
Yeah.
place. Like, Bobby picked me up. We're driving around. He's like, oh, we're going to have a session, but it started raining. So we go to this archery place and we get there and I was like, what the fuck are we going to do here? And he's like, Bobby don't care. He's like, whatever, man. We're gonna do what we do.
Yeah.
So we get there and Gerwer's there, Gabe's there, everybody's there, and I'm like, what the hell? I kind of had a hint of what was going on, but I didn't want to be, I wasn't too sure.
Yeah.
And then we were shooting the targets. I go and take my bow out, and Frank Gerwer claimed that the target had fell and my graphic was there, but I didn't see it. And he quickly picked it up and fucking put it on. I was like, what's up? Like, what's wrong? He goes, nothing. It just fell. I'm putting it back up. I was like,
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Like, that's fine. And then I walked back towards Mark, and then he's like, turn around. And they had dropped all the targets. And then I was like, he goes, those are your graphics for your pro model. And I was like, shut the fuck up. Like,
Wow.
are you serious? Like, that was insane. And then all my friends just start popping up out of nowhere. They're in the closet.
They were just.
They're in a fucking closet in the archery place, just chilling. Like, what if I was like, I gotta go take a shit or something?
I
Like,
know.
it just take like an hour. Like, I don't feel good. I'm gonna leave.
It could still be in there.
Yeah, they could right now.
Right now.
Yeah, but they all popped out, and I was like, "What the?"
wow.
It was a crazy
Surreal.
feeling. Yeah, very
Surreal.
surreal. It's still surreal. Like,
It's amazing.
I still trip out at stuff like that.
It's funny because when Bobby was on our show, that he was in town for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Remember?
Oh,
he came on the show and he was
yeah.
telling us about. He was down there with the archery and everything. He was telling us
Damn.
about the day.
God damn, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Dude, he's great.
Has he ever tried to teach you switch tray flips? Because he has the best ones.
No, but I definitely give. I'd give any invert for Corey Kennedy's switch flip. I give anything for Bobby's fucking switch trays.
Okay.
And fuck it, I'll give something for Mike's attitude. No, no, Mike's got good style.
Yeah.
He looks like a very strong human being on a skateboard. For
Anderson?
sure.
Mike
Anderson,
Anderson?
Mike
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yeah. Yeah, he can skate good,
Maybe
man.
Mike
Yeah.
Carl again.
Yeah, him too. He's a very strong man.
He's very strong.
Yep. I'm just like blowing up the crooked team. Like, yeah, by the way, crooked skateboards.
What was it like meeting Mark for the first time?
Oh my God.
In New York, I was kind of like nervous. I was like, well, how the fuck is he gonna be? Like, he comes up rolling on like a little little tricycle bike. Like, he's like, hi, what's up? Like, oh, it's fucking Mark Gonzalez. Like, hey, like, what are you doing? Talking to you. What do you mean? He's like, all right, we're following him around town in New York, just like skating all these like legendary spots, and we're just kicking it with him. And he was just like talking about inverts and stuff like that, and just getting to know him. And I was like, fuck, man, like this is insane.
Yeah.
Kicking it with Mark Gonzalez, like, if people would say that at one point they were like, oh, he's crazy, but he's not. He's just
He's different.
He's just a different, unique human
Sure.
being whose mind is like, our minds could definitely just be in one spot. His is like,
Wide open.
his is this entire table,
Right.
like all these colors compared to just one color.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's just a unique human being, and I'm stoked that I got to meet him,
Yeah.
and I'm, fresh pro for his company.
It's amazing,
That's
bro.
so cool, man.
His
Crazy.
fucking artwork is sick. He sent me a napkin or like a hanky one time, like, and he wrapped it all crazy. Like, he's like, I sent you something. I was like, okay, cool. He fucking wrapped that thing like it was like fragile. And then like, there was like 3 boxes. I'm like ripping them up. I'm like, what the fuck? It keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Like, it's like a little silk, like, for your face.
Yeah,
And I
like
was
a little handkerchief.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's crazy.
Do you paint on it?
No, but he did doodle on the box, and I kept the box.
Okay. I sent you a handkerchief.
Yeah, I wonder.
Right now the box is worth like $500,000.
I wonder if it was like a metaphor, like "stop crying, bitch," or like something like that, or like "quit your fucking whining." Like, I don't know.
I like how you look into things. I wouldn't even have thought of that.
Yeah, like, is he trying to wipe my tears? Because I just had hurt myself, and he's stop being a bitch and just like clean it off, man. I don't know.
Did you ever ask him? Hey man, what's up with that handkerchief you sent me?
It's funny. I never actually came across him to like ask him.
Huh?
I probably will though. I'll text him.
Yeah. Hit him up.
Yeah, I'll be like,
what's that handkerchief?
Yeah,
When you talk to him, just let him know that we do want him on the show.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I will.
I see his wife does this stuff like on Instagram, the stories.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, she'll repost things like, will you go in the 9 Club? And he goes, they've never asked me. I was like, I've DM'd you asking hella time.
Yeah.
I've asked him straight to his face, like, hey, dude, you should come on the show sometimes. Like, I'm down. Yeah, sure.
You have to you gotta, I don't know, marks all over the place, man.
The stars have to align.
They do.
Stars have to align, and one day he'll
But
be on here.
when Mark gets on the show, it'll be fucking.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh my
I think it'd just be funny if like we're doing a show and he just appears, comes in, sits down for a minute, and leaves.
Yeah. What else, dude? What else do we have to talk about, bro? This is like I said. I want you to come back tomorrow.
All right.
Next week. I want you to come back next week.
Have you seen our other show before?
Huh?
The Experience?
Yeah.
Dude,
You
if
gotta
I'm gone, you gotta
yeah.
come take my spot, or someone's gone.
You got to do the experience. You got
I'd be
to.
down.
Dude, it's so fun. We just sit here and bullshit.
That sounds.
Kind of like what we're doing tonight. It's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do impersonations of people that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
It's definitely organic. So.
And
Fuck it.
I'll do impersonations of Kelly.
Or you could do the impersonation of the person you're this
I'll
spot you're
try.
taking.
It'd be
Yeah,
fun to
I'll-
just do like recreations.
I like your impersonation of him. Yeah, you fucking.
Well, they're like characters. You know, they're much bigger than you try to. I don't know the right word for it.
It's funny when you sound like them, but you say something similar that they would say, but it's
Right.
even funnier.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
it's
like,
also the mannerisms.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like if you could be spot on with someone and exactly what they're gonna say, it's like fuck. Like, how much time did you spend with this person?
That's the thing, is spending time with. Like I spent a lot of time with Jerron Wilson. Over the years, and I would imitate Jerron Wilson.
Do it, Chris.
Oh man, this shit's buttery. What, you got Ronnie Sandoval on? That's dope. That's Jerron Wilson.
fuck, man. That was that was good.
Then you got Chico Brennis.
Oh shit.
Chico! We got Ronnie Sandoval on. That's dope.
It's funny every time you do Chico's like impersonation, you have to start it with Chico.
Chico! Well, I got to get warmed up.
Yeah.
You know that
That's how
little,
you warm up to get
a little
into it.
warm up. With Jerron, I'm like, oh man, that's buttery. Oh, that's dope.
I want to hear more.
I skated with Ronnie and Petrero.
He did.
That's dope.
Talked about life. He was like telling
Love
this.
Chico,
he was
by the
telling this kid to like film a clip, or he's like, film this clip of this kid trying to trick, and he's like, hey. He's like, I don't know how to do his voice. I haven't spent time, but he's like, don't forget to tag me in that shit. The kid was like, all right, my bad.
Don't forget to tag me.
I trip out when people do that. They don't tag the filmer.
Isn't that crazy?
That trips me out. Like, can you guys just tag the filmer, dude?
A little credit.
These
You put in
guys
work, too.
Put in the work. I tag Joe.
Listen, all the skaters out there, tag the people who are working right next to you and getting that clip,
Bone Lazine.
Putting in the work,
They gave it the clip.
The Joe face.
in the trenches with you, Yeah.
You can be like, hey, if I don't, you tag me, you don't get the clip.
But what if you give them the clip and they don't tag you, and then you got to call them or text them
Ryan,
or
Ryan
remind
will
them.
keep the clips from you.
Oh yeah.
He'll keep the clips.
Water-
Even if
that
you filmed it
shit.
on the phone.
I mean, no. If you film it on the phone, you'll have it. But if he's
Yeah.
like filming it and you try to film it on your phone off his camera, he's like,
yeah.
No, he's that quick. Like, you were in the car, we're taking off already. I want to film something else. Oh, well, I'm back out. We're doing it.
Well, because they know. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, I just fucking said, we're like, if you're working on a part or something,
Spoiler
right?
alert.
What are you gonna fucking post it on your Instagram?
I mean, I wasn't, but I had this slam that I'd like to share with my friends. Like,
Yeah,
hey, this is
okay.
what happened to me in Philadelphia. But he's just like, nah, man, I can't send that to you. Like, you got to just wait. You
Oh,
got to wait.
wow.
I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
He talks, though. He's like, no, dude, sorry, I can't show you anything.
That's how it should be, though.
Amongst other filmers, he's a mastermind. Same thing with that Italian man over there.
Joe Face.
Joe Face. He's a mastermind, too.
Don't forget Raj. Oh, he just put his hand on his knee.
Dude, that
Never
looks
forget.
really comfortable right there. Yeah.
Raj wearing a knee pad, by the way.
I felt it.
That was my knee pad.
That's your knee pad.
We have knee pads
that
on
wasn't
in
my knee
stock.
pad.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That was a
just-
twist.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Damn.
I apologize.
It went from
That was my helmet.
80 milligrams to no knee pad to filming, and that's it.
And you touching Roger's helmet.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I hate where this is going.
This
right
is
now.
turn.
This is terrible.
bad.
What time is
This
it?
bad.
We're talking about Air Maxes and helmets.
I don't know. You
It's-
just get your. Yeah, you need your Uber.
The nine, the 9 club.
Get out of
after
here.
dark.
Get out of here while you can, bro.
So shit gets a little nasty.
So, hey, I also want to say, who are you a fan of? You were talking about earlier. That's part of the,
What?
The Noin Club.
Oh, we can't give the name, but we can give his location. He's from Texas.
Yes.
The Noin Club. Yes. You out there, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And if you fuck up, I'm coming to Texas. I'm just saying.
The Noin Club, for people that don't know, it's an Instagram that he cuts together awkward moments of our show.
Well, good luck with this one, asshole, because we didn't pause one bit.
But that's what you said when you were
Yeah.
like, I can't wait to see what the Noin Club does with this episode.
Because it's great. It's so fucking funny. And people thought we did it at first.
That's
and
what
it's
I
like,
thought.
dude, God bless you for thinking that we have the time and the energy to do that.
Fuck, man.
It's not even, dude,
Wish we
the
could.
Yeah, I wish,
creativity, it's so damn funny.
No, he's taking awkward moments from the show that weren't even awkward. They were just, maybe a pause or something.
Yeah.
And then he's creating a little story around it. And we're talking 2-3 hour episodes he's going through.
There was one
I'd
where
love to give him the entire episode,
Oh, that.
every track.
Yeah, but see, that's easy though,
Yeah.
right? For
It
him
is.
to go
It
through the
is.
original episode that aired on YouTube and to cut together something like that, it's phenomenal.
there
yeah,
was
if he had all the tracks.
there was
Yeah.
one guy he did, and like he just kept talking about the bathroom. Do you know which one?
No, I don't know which
No?
one.
He's like, let's go into the bathroom. He's like, he's wearing shades when he's on the nightclub.
Oh, it was Braden Shafransky, I think.
Was it Braden?
Yeah, I think so. He's like, let's go into the bathroom. He's like, I'll be right back. And then it cuts out like you guys are just all like, yeah, let's go to the bathroom or some shit like
Who
that.
was
Maybe,
that?
I don't know.
Because we were all wearing sunglasses when Braden.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he brought happy
That's
hour
why it
shades.
sticks
Oh,
out. for some
okay.
reason.
Damn. weird.
God, I'm gonna have to go back and look through it. It's
And-
Yeah.
good.
Well, watch. It's hilarious. Like he's second favorite for sure.
Second favorite.
Yeah.
Who was first?
J-Lays.
Oh, Jay Lay's good.
Dude, it's so just spot on.
They're all
I-
gold.
I just want to skate.
Yeah, yeah.
I've watched that shit so many times.
They're all gold, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big love to that guy.
Oh yeah, talented.
Came in swinging,
Love that.
and he stopped at 100, but he can keep going if you want.
Yeah, he's been going
He's been
lately.
going.
He's been going.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been putting out some stuff. What else do we got, bro? We got we went through a lot. We did Vans, Dickies, Vans video, Take It Back. We got
What's going on now?
Weed octagons. We
I was in the octagon one time.
talked about a lot of stuff, man.
As of now, just living back in Pedro, skateboarding every day, just waiting for the next trip.
Filming.
Filming, yeah. I just got back from Mexico on a crooked trip.
Wow, dope.
Filmed some stuff with Anthony, and yeah, just I go on bike rides every night. Just
Every
I'm drinking like
night?
these ginger shots every morning. It's
Yeah.
fucking gross, but I mean they're good. I mean whatever, they're good for you.
Ginger's good for you, yeah.
Ginger's
yeah,
great.
but they have like some crazy like it's like really spicy. It burns.
Ginger's
Maybe
spicy
some
in general, anyways.
It
ginger
burns the chest. You
cayenne.
don't
Heartburn.
want to burn anything anymore.
What about, you drink coffee?
No,
No, just ginger shots?
just ginger shots.
You know,
two-
you should
two
just make
bananas.
ginger tea.
Oh,
You get a little ginger, put it in boiling
little
water.
lemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cut it up, put in maybe a little lemon squeeze in there. It's good.
I mean, I eat cereal, 2 bananas, and ginger shot.
Fruity Pebbles.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
They're like, I like a,
Fruit Loops.
Cheerios.
no.
You look more
Apple
like
Jacks.
a granola dude.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really, I
Okay.
take you for an Apple Jacks guy.
What the fuck? I haven't heard Apple Jacks in so long.
Apple's
They still
great.
make that shit?
Yeah, they tear up the roof of your mouth.
Yeah,
they got
they're-
all little things on them.
Yeah, they're meant to buck kids' mouths up. Like,
Dude.
geez, like relax. Like,
I love Apple Jacks, but the roof of my mouth gets torn up.
it's like eating sour candy or like sour Skittles. It's like, what is your problem? Like, fuck. I just want to get through the bag and I can't even feel my tongue.
I'm gonna tell you something. I discovered the best cereal, the best. I do almond milk, of course. Vanilla almond milk, sweetened, not unsweetened.
With Captain
These are
Crunch?
sweetened.
I do unsweetened.
That sounds good too, Raj.
Would
But
you say Captain
Captain
Crunch?
Crunch.
I have Captain Crunch.
Yeah, wait.
That shit will
Captain
fuck you
Crunch
both up.
berries. You eat all the.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
eat all the captains, and you save the crunch berries for last.
Oh, is that yours?
What?
You save the crunch berries for last.
Wait, is that your cereal?
Kelly talking about?
What's going on?
I don't know.
Ronnie's pissed. What the fuck's going on, bro? Crunch berries.
What are you laughing at over there?
Save the berries for last.
I've never had Captain Crunch before.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Dude, treat yourself.
I'm good. Believe it or not.
Well, try this.
Add some to your milk right there. Your mind will be blown.
You
No.
go to Whole Foods, you get peanut butter balls. Peanut butter ball cereal.
Damn.
Ooh. I buy 3 boxes at once.
Holy shit!
Is that like Reese's Puffs, but like
Kinda.
but like
They're peanut butter balls, and they're fucking
makes
delicious. I think
Balls.
it's 365. I think it's their brand.
So it's probably Reese's Puffs, but their brand.
I don't know, but they're delicious. It's like I said,
I can eat a whole box.
Damn.
I can.
Damn.
You've
sounds
never eaten
good.
Captain Crunch, really? That's a lie.
I don't think to be honest, I'm not. I used to be a huge cereal guy when I used to live here like a while ago.
Can you confirm that?
Yeah, like when I first
Yeah, but
moved in
I
here.
don't ever remember eating Captain Crunch though.
Yeah. I would eat like
Kicks?
No, dude. For some reason, Special K.
Yeah.
Honey bunches of oats.
Oh yeah, those are
That
good.
shit's good.
Yeah.
Raj, what do you?
Frosted Flakes are good.
Oh, they're great.
I'm down with Frosted Flakes for sure.
They're great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
down for Cheerios.
Tony the Tiger.
Cheerios are bomb.
Honey or non-honey?
Honey, let me see.
Actually, I'll do normal Cheerios with actual honey on them.
Oh,
I want to throw
like you were
up.
putting on the pizza back there? All right, all right, all right.
Cheerios makes me want to throw up.
Really?
What?
Yeah, it's gross.
Why?
The taste is just disgusting.
This fucking cereal just disgusts my taste.
now you
shit's
just made
bomb.
me mad.
CTC. Yeah. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a lot though. That's like
It's pure sugar, but
pure sugar, but
it's
it's just
so
good.
good.
Everything we've talked about is pure sugar. Captain Crunch, everything.
Special K's not.
So besides cereal,
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys questions.
Oh.
Uh,
I want to,
Flip
as
the
you
script.
guys, you guys growing up, like, how was skateboarding? Like, how did you feel as a skateboarder back in when you were younger? Like, was it frowned upon? Like, did you get shitted on by other people? Like, were you getting shit talked by cops? Like,
Oh, yeah.
how the fuck,
Yeah.
like, because skateboarders now, like, honestly,
They're
some-
welcomed with open arms right now.
some
Yeah.
skateboarders are afraid to tell people that they're skateboarders because they're like, it's not cool or whatever the fuck. Like, you know, people are just like, oh, it's not trendy. Like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Some shit that they're getting from somebody in their life.
Sure.
I'm actually interested to hear this because you guys are a little older than me, so it's a different.
Oh, when I was a kid, like there were 6 of us in my entire town that skated,
Yeah.
and like out of the 6 of us, the 3 of them were going to like a vocational school outside of we were. Another dude was going to a prep school, and there was like me and one other dude like going to my high school. So we're like 2 skaters in the high school, and we're like skate fag. You know, like
Oh,
we're,
really?
we're getting
People-
hit on left and right all
Oh,
the time.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, fuck you guys, we're just gonna go skate.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, even my brother would fuck with me in high school. My brother Andy, like he was a jock. He played football, and he was on whatever the fuck. You ever varsity or some shit? Is that what you
Okay.
call it?
Yeah,
That's what
sure.
they-
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds pretty
like
good.
he would
biggest.
see me in the hallway and he'd fucking bump me. I'm like, what?
No way.
Like we're brothers and you're acting cool in front of your
Yeah.
whack ass
Yeah.
friends.
Right,
like
right.
I almost said a different word, but whatever. Like fucking buster ass friends and shit. Like nah, it ain't like that.
No.
Chris,
Yeah.
what about you?
Everybody loved me when I was young. I
mean, what's not
hard,
what's not to love?
You know,
Yeah.
it's yeah, no, not so much in school. You know, the skaters would stick with the skaters, the surfers would be with the you know, it was kind of segregated a little that way. You know, I feel like, but at the same time, it was just. I mean, we'd get chased. You know, getting off the bus in Santa Monica and get chased by some gangsters or whatever.
Oh,
you know,
really?
and like. Cops,
Yeah.
obviously, getting kicked out. Westlake Courthouse, running from the cops all the time. I mean,
and that's fun.
it's I had a blast.
Yeah.
I'd go into the fucking New Art Theater where my buddy worked and have popcorn and cokes, and then I'd go back in half an hour and skate.
Yeah, because the bitch ass cops would leave.
Yeah. But I didn't really. For me, it wasn't really like we had a pretty good group of skaters,
Yeah.
and it was like people. Yeah, it was mellow.
Which is like high school is always different than when you're in elementary to middle school. But when you get in high school, that's kind of like where you try to figure out like who you are.
Yeah.
And that's when I started
So-
skating, I started skating
Okay.
when I was 15.
Okay.
So I'm a little late, but
Crazy. That's pretty awesome,
Yeah,
actually.
that's
I appreciate that.
it ain't bad.
Yeah, thank you.
But it's just like, what about you? How did you feel like growing up?
I mean, I loved it, but I was kind of a jock, and I also was fully a skater.
Is that so?
Yeah, but like that was the weird part.
Surprises me.
That I was like, I played basketball, football, baseball, like full on, like starting wide receiver, like all this shit in high school.
Damn.
But I was skating at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And then I was just like, the skaters were like, you're a jock, and then the jocks were like, oh, you're a skater.
Everybody was
And,
confused.
and so literally,
You're like, who the fuck is this chameleon
I
over
know,
here?
right?
Like,
What
hey,
the-
pick a side, homie. We're trying to fight you, or we're trying to be homies
I know.
with you.
What's going
they
on?
literally were just. I was just like, yeah, fuck it. I don't really care. But I'm cool with everyone. I had a couple homies that kind of like they used to skate but don't really care. I hung out with them, and then I don't know. Yeah,
Shit. I mean, you're fucking good then. No one was fucking with you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why
I mean, I could relate with them though. I
Yeah,
could relate
yeah.
to both sides. I was
Yeah.
pretty much a middleman. I could be like, oh, I could talk football.
You're kinda like
Kill the
playing-
middleman.
Yeah, he was kind of like playing both sides. Like, hey, they're talking shit about you guys. And, hey, these jocks, they have practice, so like you don't want to go around this time. I mean, but I'll be at practice, so we're good.
But the skaters and the
right.
jocks like never talk to each other.
Yeah,
that
of
was
course
totally,
not.
and they didn't even like make fun of. Or no, the skaters made fun of the jocks.
yeah.
But
the
I mean,
jocks didn't even care.
this
about the
is off
skaters.
topic. But did football or baseball ever make it to the Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
They're in the right.
Huh?
Baseball.
Is football?
Baseball.
American football is not.
Well,
Yeah.
Ronnie Sandoval, bro.
damn, we gotta pause. Fuck.
I mean,
That was-
So and so from Texas is gonna come in hot. He's like, finally, fuck, man.
coming in hot
These
like
fools-
those clouds.
Oh my god.
Oh, today, what are you doing? Are you filming? You said you're filming, going out to the parks. You're gonna.
Yeah, I'm
Are
trying
we
to.
getting another video part, bro?
I'm trying to film three
three?
video parts.
Three
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't.
This
Come
year,
on, bro.
I want to.
All at the same time, or
Yeah.
We're 2 months into this.
you gonna drop them all on the same day?
No.
That'd be
I'll drop 'em out,
amazing.
like maybe every other month. I don't know. I just
Bro, drop them all the same day.
Yeah, seriously.
That'd be incredible.
fuck it. Let's just have a 20-minute part of just all tranny and street. How about that? No, dude, these 10-minute parts are fucking killing
Isn't
me.
that crazy?
It's like, hey man, chill.
But it's cool when you put your homies in there too.
Yeah, but these videos barely. They had 2 clips of homies in there. Like,
You
it's
need
like
more. You need more homies.
yes, we need more homies, and I don't know. We just need to cut. Mark Suture's the shit, but
Oh, dude.
come on, you could have dropped. He was dropping parts after this fucking
know,
thing, man.
dude.
Like, god
He's still
damn.
dropping
Could you
shit.
imagine how much like raw footage that dude had on a timeline?
He was probably laughing his ass off, like, haha, 5 more minutes of just all these tech ass tricks. But like, he's got a good style, man. But there's people out there that have. I can't wait for the comment like, ew, suit you, like, ill you.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ew, you.
Yeah, like, what does it matter? We're all skateboarders. I hate when. I mean,
I wonder if he like watches his timeline, like skip, just like fast forward.
Yeah, but like, I mean, skaters hate on skaters.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know why we do.
We
but-
shouldn't, but
I think it like I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't for me, but do they feel better when they do that? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, whenever.
For sure.
I
Joe
mean,
feels great.
no, yeah, but this fool's like what, 190 and like full pies every day. Like, what are you doing? I love you, John. Just kidding. But it's just like, at the same time, what the fuck are we hate? I mean,
Yeah.
for those skaters that talk about themselves, I'm not gonna name names, but shut the fuck up.
I don't know why I have this feeling, but I always trip out when people talk shit when they like are not that good at skating and don't have.
Yeah,
I
that's-
always
happens.
trip
Yeah,
out
back
on
it
that.
up, yeah.
happens a lot.
I'm like, you
Yeah.
can't talk shit on someone that's doing something rad, and then you can't do shit to even come.
Hey,
Yeah, you can't even kickflip.
Yeah,
it
I'm
ain't
like,
shit
dude.
talking if it's facts though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
If
true.
it's
That's true.
straight facts, it ain't shit talking.
Who we want to talk shit about?
Joe's
Do you have any?
fully.
Do you have any facts?
I'll wait till I see him face to face. I'll let him know.
Anyone shit talking about you?
People talk shit about me all the time.
What
Fuck
are they
it.
saying?
I don't know. I'm a racist. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
I support people that are racist and I don't. You know, like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's. I don't want to go down a dark alley, but you know, human beings are human beings, no matter what they've done in the past. Forgive and forget, just like anybody would do for those keyboard junkies. You know, anybody forgive you all the weird shit you're looking at on the internet.
Yeah.
Clear the browser. All right, like just anyone
Refresh.
talking shit, like whatever. Like, if anyone has anything to say to me, just say it to my face. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
think
don't.
a lot of people have stuff to say about you, though. You're
But-
fucking phenomenal. Here come the compliments.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
Get
here
the
come the compliments.
Well, the great thing is too. I mean, you're an awesome dude. Not I'm trying to compliment you,
But nobody's
not
perfect.
But no, but I haven't seen a lot of you talking wise in the public, and just seeing your skateboarding. I was like, and then meeting you, I'm like, this is kind of awesome, you know.
But
like,
it's like it. But fuck, man, it's just like it's just those people like that have a lot to say, but don't really take the time to say it, you know? Like, I visualize a lot of skateboarders. I see them on their board and off their board. Like, I've definitely been disappointed in some skateboarders, and that's the shitty part about it, but it's life. They're shitty people.
Yeah, don't meet your heroes.
Yeah. Don't get a fucking stick up your ass, bro. Like, just sometimes your favorite skater's a prick, and sometimes he's the best. Like,
Or sometimes you're just having a bad day and you didn't even know it.
That's true.
Exactly. Like,
you don't know what somebody's going through.
but for those people that talk shit on each other, like, it ain't doing anybody any good, and it ain't making yourself feel better because you're still a piece of shit behind your keyboard, whatever the fuck. But yeah, I got.
Well, how's it been for you though? It sounds like you've met all your favorite skateboarders and are friends with them.
I mean, I've came across some people I looked up to, and they're kind of assholes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I could.
Don't do it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
Don't
want
burn
to.
those bridges.
Are you serious though? 3 parts?
I am.
3's why? Why 3? Why not 1?
Just
why not 2?
I just
wanna-
why
number.
3?
I just want to push myself.
Okay.
Push myself into thinking I can do something more than I did whatever last year, you know?
Right.
Like, it's not about me trying to be a fucking gnarly skater or whatever the fuck. Like, I'm literally trying to reach out to the next generation and make them fall in love with skateboarding the way that I did. In any shape or form, in any way that I can.
And gun facility.
Hey, dude.
Hey,
Put
That's
your last
amazing.
part out late November, okay?
all right, I will.
Late November.
But it's just like, even when like the Sodi thing comes up, like legit 2019, everybody was going crazy. There's no denying it. Like,
yeah,
No
of
joke.
course. You could see the writing on the wall.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just like, and you know what it was for? It was for Jake Phelps, and that's fuck. I wish it was like that every year. You know, I wish like
Every day, yeah.
I wish skateboarders would always come together, not for a tragic thing like that, but just just to come and meet up and
Yeah.
go skate, man.
Have fun.
Not on Go Skate Day, because I definitely didn't skate the last Go Skate Day.
Yeah.
I went on a bike ride.
He
This is
did.
chilling, yeah.
Go bike ride day.
Go
Go bike ride day.
Go skateboarding day. I saw Ronnie Sandoval riding a bike.
Yeah. They're just like, what are you
Just
doing?
biking with all the skaters.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just on my fixie, I'm just like, back the fuck
I
up.
skated yesterday.
But yeah, but
Every
like,
day
did
is
you
go skate day.
Yeah.
did you guys ever go through phases like in high school as skateboarders, like at
What,
all?
of like not skating.
No. I mean, yeah, that at in a sense of like
Changing your
changing
style
your
and
style
stuff.
and just the way that you think about things
Yeah, a
and
little bit.
the way you like. How you
I was a big baseball, basketball fan because, like I said, I started at 15.
Yeah.
So before that, I was baseball, basketball. Then when I got into skating, I definitely switched the gear towards
course,
blind jeans and all this shit, Raj. You know.
I mean, for me, like in high school, middle school was different. I was hanging out with the friends, like, I was boxing with them, shooting the shit.
wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. And then when I got to high school, like, I met some of my good friends that I'm still friends with, and they were gangbangers, And at one point, I wasn't skating. I was kicking it with them, and
You getting involved with that.
yeah, just like, down on the block, just like whatever, getting in fights, watching them fight other people from different neighborhoods,
Oh, wow.
like, whatever we had to do, we did it.
Wow.
It was like that. We go tagging and stuff like that. And most of the time when I wasn't, like, some of the time I wasn't around, like, they were breaking into cars and shit. Like, they were stealing stuff like that. And I wasn't skating, and I would just ride on my cruiser with them. We just go graffiti, whatever, get fucked up and
Yeah.
go break shit, just do some, things that little kids from the block would do.
How did you get out of something like that?
At the time,
Channel Street.
I wasn't even skating channel. Like, I was just like, even Rob and Oscar were like, what are you doing? Like, I see you at school and then you don't come skate. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just kicking it with the homies. Like we're on 9th Street, man. Like, we're just smoking weed and fucking
Right.
drinking and shit.
Wow.
Like, whatever. I'm just living my life. I don't give a fuck. Like, I just had like a stupid mentality of like, I don't give a fuck about anything right now. I'm just like rebelling against my parents. Or at the time, like, I was living with my dad, so like he didn't care. I mean, he did care, but he's just like, he knew what I was doing.
Right.
He's like, you're just gonna have to learn the hard way, like I did. So whatever you want to do, you do it then. Just it's on you. It's your life.
Right.
And even my friends knew I was skateboarding. They were like, you don't want to go skate? I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, I want to stay here. I want to kick it with you guys. They're like, all right, that's cool. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, building numbers. Let's do it. And then at the time, I went on my first deluxe trip to San Diego. I met Dan Jerhovel. I met some of the crooked dudes, and Peter Hewitt was there. We were just skating, and then from that point, I was like, yeah, maybe I can do more with skateboarding than, I set out myself to do,
Yeah.
And I got my first crooked ad on that trip.
Oh,
and I seen it in Thrasher Mag. And I was like, damn, like, I showed my homies. They're like, damn, like, you're doing this shit, fool. Like, fuck, get at it. What are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, like, I think I'm just going to skate more. Like, I probably won't be kicking it anymore.
And they were probably hyped for you, huh?
Yeah, they were stoked, but they were just like, fuck, man, like, I was just...
Oh, you think you're better than us?
No, not like that. I was just, like, down to do whatever, like, whatever they wanted to do, like, let's go fucking do it. I don't give a fuck. But, like, losing, like, a close friend, they're just like, whatever, man. I still see them.
Oh, okay.
Almost, like, I live pretty close to all of them still.
Oh.
And I see them like, oh, you still skating? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, how you doing? Like, oh, I just fucking got out of jail. Like, I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm like, all right, man, I'm here if you need it. Like, I got all these fucking clothes. Like, you need some shit? Like, here it is.
You need
like,
Dickies?
Yeah. You need Dickies. You need whatever. Like, I got you. And some of them are doing good, and some of them are still in jail and shit like that. So
it's crazy to kind of take a step back and look at the past and be like, wow, man, if I could have been in a totally different place right now.
Exactly. Like, the shit that I did with my friends and the stuff that I do now is just like, I almost had to do those things with my friends to, like, gain a bigger respect for skateboarding and just like that.
Sure,
like, what could this do for me to get me out of this?
Right.
Everybody's fighting so hard to get out of the town that they're so stuck in their sorrows. Like, oh, this town is so small. Like, maybe if you just drive like an hour down the 110, you'd be in the fucking desert. Like, like there's places outside of this small town.
Sure.
But even like people that went to college, some of my friends, like, and some of my friends that are not, they went to college and they're back, like, oh, fuck Pedro, this and that. Now they're back home from college. It's like, where do you think you're going to go? You're going to stay in college all your life? And like, no, you're bringing your ass back here.
Yeah.
But, the town builds stronger people, and it's all about where you come from.
Yeah.
That's who you are.
You mentioned earlier that your brother was a gangbanger.
Mm-hmm.
And that your dad was incarcerated. Like, what was it like growing up in like Wilmington, San Pedro area as a kid? What was like your just growing up like?
Well, it's just like, all right, so me being as a young kid, I always wanted to kick it with my older brothers, my brother Chris and Ernie, and when they lived in Wilmington, I always wanted to be with them. I always just wanted to hang out with older people. I always wanted to do, like,
what they were doing.
What they were doing.
Yeah.
Like, I remember like being super young, like, using the restroom. My brother has his fucking Glock right there just chilling. Wow. I'd ask him why. Like, right there above the toilet. I'm like, for what? And he goes, you never know who's coming through the door.
Wow.
Damn. And I remember like being like super young, like, they gave me a bag of whatever the fuck. Like, hey, put this in your pants. We're walking to some homeboy's house real quick. You see the cops, you fucking just go back to the house. All right, cool. Like, this is something I never even told my mom.
Shit.
But it's just like, I'm older now, so it don't.
How old were you then?
I was, dude, I was like 9 or something.
Oh, wow.
Like, probably 9.
Just being
8.
the mule.
Yeah, they just, cops gonna fuck with no little kid.
Right.
So, they bag of whatever it was. Whatever I kick it with them, I'd hold it, whatever. We'd go give it to them, give it to the fucking person down the street, go back to the house, and but I just building that bond with my older brothers, I just wanted to be like, fucking big shit, like I wanted to be like one
you would
of the
make them
homeboys.
proud, huh?
Accepted by them too. At the same time.
I didn't want to be no bitch. I didn't want to be like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm scared.
Yeah.
At the time when I was a kid, like, yeah, I'm scared, but I'm with my brothers who aren't gonna leave me hanging. So it's like, and
you expect your brothers not to put you in a position like that.
Fuck, and they did, but we didn't think, like, thank God a police, like, an officer never came across us. But it's like, them banging Wilmington, my dad being from Pedro, a gang, Rancho San Pedro, being from a different town. Like, my mom is from Wilmington, my dad's from Pedro. When they met, like, my mom had already had kids, and he took them in, and then he had us, and he was still, like, he was still running the streets and stuff. Like, he was doing his own thing and shit like that. Like, it's very a blur as my dad, like, coming in and out of our lives.
Yeah.
But, he was always there. Like, he'd always buy us stuff and everything like that. But it's like me. So, and then when my parents split up, she met my stepdad. You know, so growing up with a stepdad, you go through that phase like, you're not my dad.
Sure.
You know, you rebel against the person that wants to be your dad, but you don't want him to be your dad.
Yeah.
So then my dad not being around, doing his own thing, like from a small boy growing up into the man I am today, like I kind of like found father figures in different people, you know, like Buddy Slayton, like Robbie Russo, like,
Okay,
you know, I kind of
interesting.
found
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like I had to learn a lot of things on my own. Like
Right.
I learned how to shave on my own, you know, something a dad should teach a young son, you know, but like
Sure.
I didn't want to ask my stepdad because, you know, I didn't really get along with him, and I didn't, you know, my dad wasn't there to tell me. So
Right.
it's just like some shit like that. But so we're going to like, besides that, just, yeah, love your dad. If you have it, and love your stepdad if you have a stepdad too. Like, you know, don't, as a point on going from here, just like, don't put yourself in situations that you don't have to. You know, like just to be a badass or anything like that.
Yeah.
Stay true to yourself, and, you know, love your parents and shit like that.
Sure.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, they come and they go.
Oh yeah.
And you can, you know, I definitely wish I could have been more closer to my parents, but I'm also glad because it definitely molded me into the man I am today.
Mm-hmm.
So like thankful, but then I'm sad, but I'm more
Sure.
thankful.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
for my dad being incarcerated, he was born in Mexico. He was riding his motorcycle one night and he got into a motorcycle accident. Keep in mind, my parents are still split up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm out of the house at this point. And my mom told my dad, like, if you keep fucking around, you're gonna get deported. My dad don't care. He's careless. You know, he's like, fuck it, whatever. He got drunk on his motorcycle. What do you know? He's either gonna pay a DUI fine for being drunk on his bike, or he's gonna go to jail. He decides to go to jail, and they go, wait, you're not a citizen? What the fuck? Why are you here? So he was in holding in Orange County. They were trying to deport him. So for a year, he was incarcerated, trying to fight for his right, like trying to come back to us.
Okay.
And then a year passed, he's still incarcerated. They wake him up in the middle of the night. They go, hey, you're getting on a bus and you're going to fucking TJ.
Wow.
They put him on a bus, and a couple of hundred other people dropped him off in Mexico.
Huh.
And he lost all of his rights right there. He's been fighting for a year to get back to California and keep his rights. And
No way,
Yep.
dude.
How crazy is
and he
that?
got deported. And so when he got deported, like, I just remember being like super bummed. Like you don't want your father to go through anything like that. You know, your
Yeah.
parents, they're older. You want them to be like
Yeah,
comfortable. You know, you
for
don't want them to
sure.
go through no bullshit like that. So he got deported, and we went to TJ. We visited him. He was being cool, and yeah, it's just like, I mean, I could say where he's at now, but I don't know who watches the nightclub and stuff like that.
You'd
But
be surprised.
yeah. But no, he's doing better now. you
Amazing.
know? Yeah, he's,
Yeah.
for what it's worth, like all that shit he had to go through to try to get back to us, you know, he still has us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's doing well now, but it was fucking bullshit.
That's crazy.
when fuckface over there, Trump,
Oh,
when he
yeah.
became in office, like, you know how when you're an immigrant, you marry somebody, you get citizenship.
Yeah.
He changed that.
It's crazy.
And so, you know, yeah, so like he got deported like that. It was insane.
Wow.
So it's just like, and then anyone else that's going through that shit, like, it's, you know, it's hard.
Yeah.
Especially to see your own dad getting deported.
Well, let alone you're in jail for a year trying to fight, and then all of a sudden,
Wake up
okay,
in the middle
boom,
of the night,
you're
boom,
gone.
You're on a bus.
Like, what?
Yeah. Like I've been fighting for my rights for a year.
Wow.
I've been, you know, he had a big crime sheet, you know.
Oh.
He did a lot of stupid shit. Like, he did crimes back before we were even born. Me and my brother looked at, like, my brother was like joking. He was like, damn, I wouldn't let his ass back in here either. I was like,
shit.
in the courtroom, and I was like, oh my God, like, this isn't the time for humor right
Right,
now. Like,
right.
fuck.
Yeah.
What was the
Shit's
craziest
serious.
thing you think your dad did?
Oh man.
Or the dumbest thing you think he did?
Oh, the fucking dumbest thing he did was domestic violence when he fought my stepdad.
Oh.
Yeah, they fought each other and stuff like that. I think that was the dumbest shit. Like, you
Yeah.
know, like, it's not even, it wasn't even because of my mom. It's just because, like, you know, pride.
Yeah.
Pride blinds people, and you just, you know, my dad's, he's not a bitch. My stepdad, he ain't a bitch either. You know, they're full grown men.
Sure.
You know, like, when two grown men clash, like, the outcome is You know, you could either shake hands and walk away, or get down and then shake your hands and walk away. And then you shake hands, they both went to jail.
Wow.
You know, so like he just had this in big rap sheet. You know, it's like what the fuck, like. Do you deserve the and my brother was in the army too, and he wrote a letter to the judge, and my judge stood up and he was like, you know, thank you for your service, but
wow,
your dad's not staying here.
Crazy.
He's like, I'm sorry, but you are getting denied today. He goes, you can try to fight me in court next time, but it's gonna be the same answer. You will not see outside these walls in California again. You're sorry.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck, man, like. Damn. The fact that we had like almost the entire family there. Yeah. And to look everybody in the eyes and tell the family, like, you're not coming back you're not getting out.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
it's a judge, you know. He's
crazy.
How long ago was that?
Though.
This was last year.
Oh, last year.
Yeah.
Oh my
this
God.
Is like last year, early last year.
Wow. Well, I'm glad everything's good now.
Yeah, no, he's fine
That's
now.
great.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, I love, bro. You're a real dude.
Yeah,
you're a real dude. You know what I'm saying?
And a funny one too.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like you're real. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's no bullshit. There's no fucking. Yeah. You know, you're you. I love that. Yeah. A lot of people sometimes they put up a little wall or something. You know. It's just,
I'm honest. Like
I love it.
Yeah. It's just, there's no point in lying about things when you can be honest. Like, you know. Yeah. Like I've definitely have like lied to like my ex, and like you lie to your parents when you're just like, you know, there's just certain things that you tell little white lies. But you look back on it, you're like, what the fuck? Like now that I'm older, like trying to find myself, like I just have, you know, come to the conclusion I don't have to lie to fucking anybody. There's no point. Nobody's
no
gonna,
point at all.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna like the truth, but the truth can only set you free. But you know, for those people who can't accept the truth, it's because they have a lie within themselves. They're just like, fuck, man, like. You know, when you tell a person how it is, they get fucking butthurt.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you. Oh yeah. You know, you slap them back in reality, like they feel
asked
it.
For it too.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes there's a time and a place to tell that truth.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, this. Anybody I would tell anybody truth, like it definitely wouldn't be like, you know, like I'm coming after you. No, I'm not after anybody, man. I'm just trying to make it through the next day and. You know, because nobody's promised tomorrow, and you don't take anything for granted, man.
But I love your. Listen, your 3 video parts. I hope you pull it off.
I hope
seriously,
man.
And I hope you have some dope ass music.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, because that last
Vans, Dickie, Crooked, they can probably.
They can pull some shit. Yeah. Are these videos? Do you even know what you're gonna do? Like, are you gonna like for Vans or Dickies, or are you just gonna go and do them and not even think about it?
I think like for. Crooked, Vans, and Dickies, we're just gonna go for it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna do all 3?
Yeah, we're just gonna fucking gonna try to. I'm gonna go on one trip.
Yeah.
With like TJ, Ryan Lovell, like we're gonna for Vans, and then go with like Anthony, like Tim, and fucking like so Mac. Sick. Like we're gonna handle that shit. And Dickies, that dude that just walked out. I don't know if you guys know him, but Joe Face. Yeah, he's a TM for whatever fuck of Dickies. But like. I'm not whatever the fuck, but like, he's gonna be the one filming the Dickies part.
Rad.
Chris wants a full Manny part of you.
Fuck. Well, my trucks, I'm down.
What kind of trucks?
I got loose Ace trucks.
Loose?
I'll try to do a part with Day One.
Oh my God! Could you imagine a Day One Ronnie part?
Dude, that's amazing that you guys came from like the same.
Yeah. Yep.
Same zone.
He skated channel almost every day.
That's so
incredible.
Yeah. I would always catch him too, like, hey, you got any stickers? He's like, yeah, man, fuck yeah. Dude, he always smelled good.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck do you use? Dude, I don't know, he would sound weird, but yeah, he always smelled good, man. He smelled like donuts and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, he's a big donut dude.
Yeah.
Maybe he has donut deodorant. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Probably
if it isn't Day One.
Boston cream on the armpits.
Seriously, Sprinkles.
Yeah. Sprinkles? Who's...
Man.
That's Current Caples.
Sprinkles?
They call him Sprinkles, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Yeah. Sprinkles and Skittles.
Damn.
Kenny Anderson.
Who's more handsome?
It's tie right now.
Dude. Wow. I would give...
I think Sprinkles got it right now.
No, dude. Skittles, because he's OG. It's like the Keanu right now. You know what I mean?
Canoe.
Yeah. Dude, Chris, come on, man. Sorry. It's the 3rd time. Oh, my Ronnie too.
Dude,
it's happening. It's happening.
Not me.
Well, listen, dude. This has been amazing. Bro.
Incredible.
Like I said, you're real, and the people who are just completely honest and come on the show are the best interviews,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm stoked.
It's amazing.
I'm stoked that I'm here,
Dude,
man.
you got so many Vans. What about pro shoes? Anything coming up, bro? What's going on?
Colorways.
Colorway. I mean, even a colorway on Vans is
Yeah.
a fucking take.
I'm
in a
down.
heartbeat.
I'm down. I'm definitely like, I just want a better life for myself in the future, so I'm working hard. You know,
love it, yeah.
You work hard, and it pays off.
Sure.
Keep that
What were the
mindset.
royalties like on this?
Shit, man, the lights are still on.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
The lights
that's
are
good
still
enough
on.
for me.
So
Hey,
yeah, but
keep that head, keep it where you are.
Yeah,
You'll be
yeah.
just fine.
Oh my God,
I'd be stoked if got a pro shoe from Vans.
Fuck,
I'm gonna work hard for them.
yes. Dude,
They do right by me, and I do right by them. It's all love over there.
it's great. It's a great place to be, for sure.
I'm stoked.
You ever skating half cabs?
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Oh, you're talking about that? Okay.
Half cabs, yeah.
Love that. Wore my half cabs today.
Me too.
I bought them.
You bought them.
Same here.
Yeah.
Hey, most people buy them.
Yeah.
Don't act
They're hard
like
to
you're.
find, dude.
You bought your half cabs.
I bought
Yeah.
mine like
No, but we know Matt B. It's like the whole thing. Like we know people down at Vans. I could actually order, but I bought fucking half cabs. Raj buys them too.
What the
Hey, we're supporting Team
Damn.
Cab.
fuck, man?
we're team
Team-
half cab over here.
Team Cab. Pretty soon though. We're already Team Ronnie,
All right.
but pretty soon we'll add that hashtag. You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
work hard for you guys. I'm gonna try to get that.
Hey.
saying? Love that, bro. Love that.
I'm try to get that shit there.
Can we give you some 9 Club shit to take home with you,
Yeah,
bro?
of course.
I know you don't drink coffee, but we got mugs and
Hey,
Tea.
Tea.
Dude, put ginger shots in the
ginger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro. Kelly, will you mind grabbing him some stuff?
What size?
I'm a large.
Large. We might have some stuff. I'll check.
We're pretty
We're
limited.
running low. So we're gonna film 3 parts this year. You did a 9 Club interview this year. I mean, Sodi's looking pretty good already. Dude. That's
God.
I mean, we're
The Sodi formula.
right in the fucking mix.
Goonies never say die, man.
But yeah, man, I'm just stoked for you, bro. It seems like you're in a fucking great place and you're just killing it, killing the game.
Trying, man.
Before you even showed up, we were talking. I was like, I think we were riding home from the beach or something, skating the beach. I was like, dude, Ronnie's fucking gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
That dude's gnarly. Skateboarder. Fucking
He's like, he's a gnarly person.
gnarly. No, but you seriously, like, you blow me away, bro. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you. I appreciate all the compliments.
Even though you don't like them.
I don't like.
Accept
We
the
hate you over
compliments. Accept the compliments, bro. Okay.
When it's all said and done at the end of the day, and I feel like the work is done, which is not anytime soon, then I'll start accepting them.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give them out though. I'll give them out to everybody.
I know. Sometimes it's hard. I'm the same way though. It's the compliments and
It's
stuff.
weird getting compliments.
It's weird when they keep coming and keep like one
Yeah.
compliment's fine, but when they keep coming and keep coming and keep coming,
Yeah.
I tell them to keep going. Here's a Krob mug for you. That's a Muska graphic. Goddess Graphics did that for us, and we put it on a mug. Look at that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I like the color too.
Here's some stickers for your board. I want to see a nice backside air photo with the
wanna see
little
an
9
invert.
Club sticker. A what?
An invert.
All right, invert.
I should have never for sure.
You're gonna do it automatically anyways.
9 Club New,
New
Era,
Era.
beanie.
You guys got the hookup on.
We got the good shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? We got the good
Dude.
shit.
New Era, sick.
Dude, they make some quality. Look at the rock beanie. We're all out of those.
Who gets hooked up by them, Louis?
I think so.
Louis,
Yeah.
Andrew.
Andrew Reynolds?
Damn,
That a crew.
come at your boy.
Here is a large 9 Club tee for you.
Thank you.
I don't know if you're a blue guy.
It was-
Are you
Hey,
blue?
Look at
Okay, well that's navy.
Just as long
That's
as
navy.
blue high,
This is
as long as
blue.
that blue high tops.
This is blue.
I only wear navy blue, no red,
Dodgers.
all blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a 9 Club
Thank you.
crew neck, embroidered crew
It's
neck.
late, guys.
It is.
It's late.
It is. I'm gonna go home and watch your part. How about that? That song is amazing. The song really fucking draws me in, man. I love it.
The animals.
Yeah.
They have special voices for sure.
Ring of fire. It's good, bro. Anybody that hasn't seen Ronnie Sandoval, go check out this
Wait,
part,
skated
bro.
that? I'm sorry, I don't remember, but
It's Ring of Fire, but the animals version.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I'm
No,
serious. Did
there
Johnny
was-
Cash
there-
write that song? Or did somebody else write it and then Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash.
I think Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash
He
wrote it?
wrote
Okay.
it, but it's been covered by a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, it's a
Yeah.
great fucking song.
You can see that milk just getting lower and lower and lower over there.
I've been sipping
Snort it.
on it.
He's,
Snort it.
Snort it.
He's thirsty.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna snort it real quick, Ronnie.
Get him a straw.
Yeah.
Get him a little flexi straw so he can
Can we
get
get
up that
No,
nostril.
paper straw.
One more impression.
Yeah, what do you... Okay.
Have
You want me to
it.
do Raj again?
What did she say last time? How was Dickie? Wait, I don't know, but you that was great.
It's really quick usually.
What's up, dude? How you doing? Pretty good? Pretty good?
He doesn't know, but you
Ronnie
never
San-
ask like how. Yeah, he does
Ronnie
sometimes.
Sandoval?
Yeah, I don't normally ask people how they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how's everything at Dickies over there?
So now today, they're asking how his heart was doing though.
Yeah, yeah. Nodis walks by with this. He's got a surfboard on his head, and Roger's like, "Hey, Nodis, how's your heart?"
Oh shit!
Nodis turns around. He's like,
It's actually doing pretty good.
"So far, so good."
Yeah.
You know what Raj does a lot to people is he talks to them with an inside joke that he has that they have no idea.
They don't know.
And he says it. I'm like, dude, they don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, Nodis, how's your heart? Pretty good? It's good.
I get hyped when I see
pretty
him
good.
down there, dude.
It's Nodis. It's Nodis.
Yeah, it's a
Nodis.
unicorn.
We were fantasizing today if he came and skated the curbs with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could you
wow.
imagine?
Fuck.
That would be amazing.
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine seeing the Nada spin though?
skating
Oh, jeez.
with Nodis?
That would be.
Wow.
That's a dream right there.
Yeah.
It's crazy what you see him all the time, but you never see him skating. Like you see him with his dog.
See him
He's-
every time we're down there. We
I've
see him.
I've seen him skating twice in my life.
Like skating, or just like skating by.
It's
Like,
like-
no, back in the day, like seeing him at a demo, and then I think I saw him in the early 2000s skating.
It's like trying to
But
see
he like,
Julian
wasn't really
Stranger.
skating. He was just skating around.
Yeah, Julian Stranger. When do you ever see him skating?
It's like trying to see him
Yeah,
skate.
it's unicorn.
Have you seen him skate?
I've skated with him for like 30 minutes before.
What?
Yeah, it was.
Magical.
No, yeah, it was.
Where was it?
Crazy. We were in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Damn.
Wow.
Random.
We were
That
skating
is-
this barrier with tranny on it, and it was just me and him, but like the crew was kind of like away from us. And yeah, I was just skating with him and just talking. I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Were you nervous?
I wasn't fanning out, but I was just like, he was trying tricks, like he was skating, like
Yeah,
breaking
yeah.
his sweat, and I'm like, damn, like I'm getting like the full session, you know? So
Crazy.
I was nervous. Yeah, I was like, fuck, I don't want to see.
He has to be the most low key, like, dopest dude in skateboarding.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah.
He's so low key in skateboarding, but does the dopest shit.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's like even when you see like again, you see Jason Jesse skate in person, you know, it's fucking amazing. You see Max Schaff
Oh yeah.
skate in person.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
fuck man,
Beautiful.
like you know, there's just certain skateboarders that still skate but on their own time.
Sure.
And it's those ones that you want to see.
It's like these once in a lifetime things almost.
Yeah.
I mean, people would kill just see Heath Kirchhoff skate right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Once again, bro. Wow. Ronnie Sandoval. Look at that.
Guys.
Any last words? Anything you want people to know?
Pass on that knowledge.
Love your life. You know, sometimes life is hard, but you know, it makes you stronger. Don't be afraid to be a skateboarder, and don't forget why you started doing it. And for those trying to come into the scene, just fall in love with skateboarding and don't worry about getting sponsored or, you know, getting clips on Instagram, because that's not what it's all about. It's about the love and making friends and traveling the world and, you know, living your best and doing your best. And that's pretty much it, man.
Perfectly said.
1,000. 1,000, man. Ronnie Sandoval. This has been incredible. So fun.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yep.
Kelly almost spilled his milk.
I almost did. I had to drink it so it wouldn't spill. You're
That's
the
a good-
one of the first guests I've actually drank the milk with.
Hey, I feel honored.